Whoa. My name is Musty. I went for the stream. It was difficult to stop Alfonso flexing. That's how it is. How are we doing, gamers? A pleasure as always. Hope we're all well. Fancy doing some tropical freezing? This early in the day? Oh, I mean, it's afternoon for me. I don't know, guys. It's not my fault if you're not part of the best time zone on planet Earth. We're not like +4 or -3. We're GMT 0, baby. We're UTC 0. Exactly, because we're the OGs. We invented the time. That's why it's called Greenwich Mean Time. You know what I mean? So we made that shit. Fellas, we made it. Yeah, I definitely I would love to play some Crossworlds, but not all of us were born into the rich life, you know? Some of us are still living in poverty. It's crazy. You're not acting like an angel, gamers. After yesterday, I'm back. I'm glad I'm playing DK. What do you mean? Yesterday was amazing. It's actually amazing. Probably my favorite live stream in a while. I'm not gonna lie. Top 10 so Musty YouTube live streams. You tell it define 9 Tiv. My name is Edwin. Fucking TWD plus Mario World. Yosharia, brother, that was and then was it the OST bracket as well? Come on, that was like prime Musty. The ending carried. I don't know, man. I felt like that was a good one. You know what I mean? Top 10 at least. Exactly. Oh, and the transphobia as well. Oh, come on. That was. It has to be. That actually has to. It's unreal behavior. Come on. We had PK Sparks transphobia. Fucking. My name is Edwin Brainrot. TWD Mario World. Like, brother, that was actually like top 10 Musty YouTube live streams. Unironically. It's to the point, chat, where normally, so I have like a queue. I have like a queue of Sir Musty videos, like from old, like a backlog, basically. I'm not gonna lie, chat. Later today, the fucking TWD segment is going up. It's going up. TWD plus Edwin. So if you missed it, you're gonna see it later today, chat. I've skipped that thing from the queue. You're gonna see it later today on Sir Musty. Okay? I literally just uploaded that right now. I've got it set to go at like 10 p.m. today. So you're gonna see that on the second channel today. Because I was so bruv. That skipped the queue because it was that iconic. Oh, man, it was so good. It was so good. And that PK Sparks one, I think I might have to. As well. What have we seen? DKCR? What do you mean? DKCR what? Oh, that one? Oh, that's later. That's later today as well. Bruv, you guys are balling today. All right? There's so much Musty content. It's unreal. The PK Spark situation is crazy. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, I just need to make a thumbnail for it. I don't know what I want the thumbnail to be. I always have difficulty making thumbnails. I don't know what I want the thumbnail to be. That's the only thing that's stumping me about that video. Either way. No, I mean for the DKCR like funny ha-has, you know. But it'll be good. I'll figure something out. I'll figure out Sand Gamers. Let's do ooh, world map. Oh hell yeah. Oh hell yeah. Saying PK Sparks, if he's listening, he might have to take that video down. I don't know. I just say I would unlist it. I would definitely unlist it. That's all I'm saying. It's definitely going in the bin. For damn sure. For damn sure. How we doing, chat? Listen, it was 2014, yeah. So listen, I'm not accusing him of one way or another, but I would definitely unlist that video. That's what I'm saying. Just give it a, you know. Would definitely have to. So how's crosswords going? Crosswords? Crossworlds. How's that going, chat? I've heard it's looking pretty good so far. Is it any good? Let's see what should we have a let's have a read game. Should we have a quick read? Let's have a quick read. So I like the profile picture they got. So far, confirmed to have at least 28 characters. Is that it? Oh man, the Mario Kart indies would never let them get over that. Only 28. Oh, what was it? It's got Sonic and Metal Sonic. A wasted slot. A wasted slot. Unbelievable. Which applies there's more slots in the final game. I don't know. It's looking rough. If Metal Mario is a wasted slot, then Metal Sonic's a wasted slot. That's all I'm saying, guys. Loving it so far. So the last gameplay was Transformed. The bowing in this game feels different from Transformed. The tracks are a bit short. Okay. The soundtrack is okay. I've heard that Water Palace doesn't have a remix of Back to Back. What's that all about? My brother, it's 8 AM. Listen, I need. How many times do I have to show you? Listen, this is the time, okay? As far as I'm concerned, this is the time, brother. All right, wake up, brother. Been having a blast so far. I would say it feels like a lot closer to Mario Kart than Sega Star. Oh, Mario Kart! Oh my god, it's like Mario Kart. It's Mario Kart, guys. Item ads is super wacky. Oh, hell. Oh, like Mario Kart Wii? Shit. Okay. Hey, listen, that sounds good. Listen, I'm here for it. The Mario Kart killer might be in, Shay. It might be in. That is just borderline unplayable sometimes. No, I want it. I want the chicanery. I'm here for the chicanery. I'm here for it. Y'all stop fighting the back. It's called Sonic Racing Battle, the way I'm fighting on these tracks. Really? Okay. Game's fun. It feels like racing. The car customization is incredible for Sonic Racing. It feels like a diet version of Forza Horizon. I mean, Forza Horizon is not Mario Kart, so I'm not excited, actually. You need to mention Mario Kart, okay? Otherwise, I won't be excited. Of course, are cool. Way more engaging compared to TSR. I like the sound design. So glad they kept the trash talking. Hey, trash talk? He wants to do one clean segment. The momentum, guys. The flow. But I may or may not have been using the words momentum and flow a lot in my own time chat, because it's just really funny. I've been infected with the pariahisms. Guys, next time I go to the loo, I want to be able to get out in one clean sequence. You know. Next time I go to work, I want to be able to, like, the momentum and the flow. I want the bus to get there as soon as I get to the bus stop, you know, so I can keep the flow, you know? A bit hard to play and understand what's happening. Probably a skill issue on my end. Really? Okay. Oh, I mean, he admits it. He admits it, at least. I won the first two races I played, then never came close again. My biggest complaint is that a bit of sensory overload. Too many items in play with fancy effects. Having to worry about ring management, frenzy. Oh, like, is ring management quite important? I thought it'd be like just a coin system in like Mario Kart, right? Something like that, maybe? I didn't know like it'd be that important. The frenzy boost, the weird sound mixing. I'm trying to form an opinion on the soundtrack, but you can't hear it half the time. A lot of these need to be toned down. In the case of items, better balanced. Making the items or rings more sparse or better focus on just driving would gravely improve the experience. So what, you don't like? He's not here for the chicanery? He's not here for it? Unfortunate. Every track was fun, but the museum was easily my favorite. Okay. The gadgets are neat. Impossible to mess up landing tricks, which takes all the risk or reward out of it. Okay. Better than Team Sonic Racing, worse than Transformed. Is that true? Man, the C rank lobbies are sweaty. Really? Oh my god. Ranked Mario Kart, but Sonic. I'm here for it, gamers. I'm here for it. Hello, Tig Likes Bomb. How you doing, man? Not a fan of some of them. I guess too chaotic. Some people say I'm getting chaotic. Is like one of the words I'm hearing. I'm hearing that. Unfortunately, don't care much for it. Turning feels sluggish, punished for other players hitting you and hitting walls, both of which happen a lot. Constant items flying everywhere. Ooh. He's not here for it. The controls feel a bit clunky. Is that true? Is that true, guys? Clunky. Can't believe this. Good, nice, great jammer. Could they at least have Roger do 2-3 takes instead of the same one? Oh, is it only one voice line per? Oh, no. That's a bit sloppy. Hello, Matthew. Greetings from Japan. Konishi. What? Actually in Japan, bro. That's crazy. I love Place Japan. Feels more like Mario Kart than Sonic Racing, which is a bit of a shame. He hates Mario Kart. Oh, you know what? Sonic Brawler, I'm downvoting that. I'm downvoting that now. This game feels awesome. Okay. I like the positivity. Upvote. Too many items. It seems like a lot of chaotic. People seem to be like a bit torn on the chaos from the sounds of it. Seems to be like that's the general consensus I'm getting at, you know? Which is a bit interesting. Very interesting, very interesting. But I will be watching your progress with great intrigue, Sonic Racing Crosswords. I will be watching. I will be watching, gamers. We will be there, no matter what. So for those of you guys who played it, good luck. All right, you're playing. You're in enemy territory. That's where you are. Where's my Switch? Oh, hang on. I need to grab my Switch. It's in the living room. Yo, what's up, Ziddy? I left me Switch in the other room. Silly of me. I was playing a bit of a Donut Dodo, that's why. I need the big TV if I want to play Donut Dodo. Can't believe you missed yesterday. Listen, yesterday was a top... See, that's why... Listen, you have to be careful whenever you miss a So Musty stream. Do you know what I mean? You have to be careful, that's all I'm saying. You might miss a top 10er. You might not. But you might. You have to be careful, alright? You have to be careful. Good lord. Should we get the soundboard for My Name is Edwin? I'll think about it, okay? I'll think about it. Right. DKCTF. Let's game. Sir Musty. Game on. Oh shit. Here at Sir Musty, we appreciate gamers. The drifting can be annoying and difficult, meaning you tend to hit everything. The amount of items being used doesn't help with the visual noise department. Okay, interesting. Listen, I'm here for a bit of chaos, you know what I mean? So, I'm okay with the chaos. If the driving's a bit weird, I'm not okay with that. We'll have to see, won't we? Let's play a bit of Frozen Ape. I'm here for the ape. Are you guys here for the ape? I'm here for the apery. Where do we leave it? Oh, we have to do the 2K, don't we? We never got a chance to do that last stream, so let's do that right now. Listen, Wario enthusiast, what's going on, brother? Listen, I'm not gonna lie, Wario enthusiast. You've been a bit mean in my Sir Musty comment section. You gotta be careful, okay? You gotta be careful. You gotta be very careful. On that, what's it? On that DKCTF video, or that what's it? The one where it's like why DKC Returns and Freeze are not good sequels. You left a very mean comment, okay? It was funny, but it was mean, okay? You gotta be careful, okay? What's this level all about? Was I wrong? You weren't wrong, alright? It was very mean. Good lord. Is it one of these jumping levels, I'm guessing? Yeah, they had a similar level in the first game, didn't they? I don't know, maybe some precision platforming is quite fun. Oh god, hang on. That puzzle piece was a nightmare to get, eh? I don't know why I went for that puzzle piece. I'm not trying to go for them, but sure. I fell in my bones. I felt my bones, chat. So what's going on, guys? Have you got any plans this weekend? Just working for me. Working. That's all it is. That's all it is these days. I'm working 6 days next week as well. But they got me at a new place. Oh, am I getting lives? Oh shit. Is that it? Oh, come on now. Can't stop the Musty, man. You can't stop the Musty train. Gotta make it harder than that, you know? Gotta make it harder than that. Homework, gaming, schoolwork. Oh, got a bunch of hardly gamings in here. What's happening, guys? I thought we were all gamers. With a hard R. My only plan is done. It was to get Sonic X Shadow Platinum. Listen, I just can't be bothered to get all the collectibles, to be honest. Listen, I love Sonic X Shadow Generations. But I absolutely cannot be... Oh, hang on. I think I'm done with this world, right? I just can't be dealing. I just cannot be dealing with all the collectibles. The machine parts, all of that shit. I'm like, I'm okay, thank you. I'm okay. Working on a game I'm making. Ooh, fancy. Fancy yourself a game dev, huh? Starting to get into running again. Oh, hell yeah, that's good to hear, man. I've noticed ever since I started this new job, I've been a lot more active myself. I feel the difference. You know, it's just keeping up that's a bit annoying, you know? Because, like, I'll start, like, the first day of the work week, I'll feel, like, sluggish because I haven't walked all... Like, I don't do enough walking in my own time so that when I have a couple days off, I feel sluggish again, you know? So I need to get in the habit of walking on, like, doing some walking or running in my own time so I can keep up, but, like, that's a discipline I don't have at the moment, you know? Ooh, tornadoes? Okay, neat. We got game design here. Okay, we're gonna start Uprising and Twilight Princess HD. Ooh. Now we're gaming. Now that is capital G hard R gaming right there. See you later, loser. Born to game, forced to lock in. It's a sad world we live in. See you later, buddy. Thank you for the 5, Gio. I appreciate it. Mario Kart, Andy, thermal cheese or sand. I'm half asleep. Shut up. I'm telling you, man. Mario Kart is a drug, guys. You gotta take it responsibly. Do you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't do a lot of dedicated Mario Kart streams. You know. You gotta be careful with it. Cuphead DLC. Oh, you haven't played that yet? Shit, you're in for a good time. Oh, oops. Oh, lightning? Shit. Where's the Garfield kart stream? No, man. If anything, if I want to do another kart racing game, I mean, it has to be Eminem's kart racing, right? Surely. You guys are talking about Garfield kart this, Garfield kart that? Like, come on now. Can't be doing it, games. Can't be doing it. I keep pressing the wrong button. I do miss the... Listen, far be it from me to be a video gaming boomer, right? I'm sure each of you guys have a goat that probably does that way too much. There's something about, like, the licensed game era of, like, especially the 2000s. I'm sure they're doing it now, but you know what I mean, right? Like, in the 2000s especially. The Wii era, I think, was easily the most guilty of it. I know, listen, I know. I keep pressing the get off button instead of the run button. I don't know why. Like, you could just, like, name a brand and they might have a kart racer for some reason. Or, like, a party game, you know? There's something about that era that just... If anything, that's the real crime. Like, movie tie-ins especially, you know? Oh shit! What is this level, bro? Good lord. They're just even these guys don't know what they're doing. Oh shit! That's damage. Hey, oh, come back, come back! Did you see that? He looked below, took a little, and then just he did that on purpose. He did that on purpose. I'm bringing back Rambi. I'm bringing him back. We ride together, we die together. Okay. That's unreal. Oh, the DS as well. The DS was pretty bad for that as well. Well, we're back. Forget Diddy Kong. I don't like him anyway. Send him home, lad. But yeah, I kind of miss that movie tie-in licensed game era, man. There's got to be some like hidden gems in there, you know, that surely don't deserve to stay hidden, right? Surely. Oh, come on, please, come on. Thank you. Yeah, PS2. Oh, PS2 was also really guilty of that. I'm not gonna lie, I like all the new voice lines they recorded for Donkey Kong in this game. I would have liked if he just kept the as his one death line though, you know? I just have Black Ops for the DS. Oh man. See, this was back when Call of Duty was in its like dominance era, you know, like from between Call of Duty 4 in like 2007 to like, I would say like Ghosts maybe. That was like when Call of Duty was like gangbusters. Like that shit was selling everywhere. They were putting that on everything, you know? And like some of those games were dog water, man. I'm trying to think, what's like... I didn't really have a lot of movies. I think the only one I really remember having was The Matrix. Because obviously they had a movie tie-in game. And I remember having bullet time, like Max Payne style bullet time. I remember thinking that was okay. Well, that was very nice, was it? I remember the Shrek 2 game. Oh, hang on. I remember Shrek Super Slam. Who remembers Shrek Super Slam? I remember that game. Oh, I had it on the DS specifically. I remember that one. I remember liking that game. It probably wasn't good at all, but I remember liking it. Oh, no Rambi. I can't get that. Actually, hang on. One sec. Hang on. You turn into a heart. I take you. Damage boost. K. We keep Dixie. I'm like a genius with a J. Oh, come on. Come down. Can't stop the Musty. So thanks all for the 2. You want to play God on the DS together? Imagine squatting up with the boys and your game of choice was like COD on the DS. Hey yo, you wanna play zombies, bro? Hey yo, you wanna play DS zombie? Bruv, what even were the DS zombies like? I'm curious now. What maps did they have? Did they have any Kino to Tones? What do they have? What do they have on there? What do you think of GoldenEye on the N64? See, I never owned an N64, but I did play GoldenEye once at a friend's house. And you could probably guess what he did, and which was the reason why I didn't like the game. You could probably guess. Take a wild guess game is what he did. And if you said odd job, you get no rewards. You get no plaudits. You die in one hit on the DS version? Really? Oh, that's crazy. Oh, I remember this level. Oh, you like have a... Oh, these. I remember this shit. Oh, I remember this level. I don't get a puzzle. I'll get a life. Okay, I was like, what? I didn't get a reward for that? Cranky, I need you, Cranky. Dixie, you're retired. Ow. Sorry, I forgot no double jump. Pogo. Literally Lion King. It's like a Lion King reference, isn't it, guys? God, I love Disney. I make that joke, but I guess I don't know. I've never really bumped into a Disney adult in the. I don't know. I'm not gonna be so bold as to say we don't have. I'm sorry, Cranky. I'm so sorry for that, brother. That was a bad timing on my part. I'm not gonna say we don't have Disney adults in the UK because I'm sure we do, obviously, but you Americans are very much crazy with that stuff, you know. Very much crazy. It almost, I get the vibe that like it's like a ritual. You have to go. Do you know when I realized America was like really crazy when it came to Disney stuff? It's when I noticed that you guys don't call it like Disneyland or Disney World. You just call it Disney. And I'm just like, if it has an abbreviation like that and they kind of just expect you to know, you just kind of know, you know what I mean? We're gonna go to Disney this summer. I'm like, what do you mean, where? Where Disney where? You gonna watch like a film or something? I was like, no. They're talking about that land, bro. Made it this time. Ballin'. My sister and her girlfriend are Disney adults? Oh boy. Like, the reason I mention this is because I ended up seeing so TikTok, there's like an archetype. I don't know how much you guys browse on TikTok. There's like an archetype of TikTok where I would call it, there's like a villain of the week, which is someone posts something cringier than they should have. Something that probably should have stayed in the drafts. The algorithm ends up finding it, and like everyone on TikTok makes fun of them for like the next day or two, right? I call it like the villain of the day, basically. There was one villain of the day who went to Disney World, right? Now, again, I've learned everything I know about this is against my will, chat, but when you meet one of like the characters, say you meet Snow White, right? She's not supposed to break character regardless, right? So she's gonna always like talk to you as if like you're a child, essentially, because well, they're kind of, what are you doing as an adult talking to doing a Snow White meet and greet, right? So like they're not supposed to break character, and like someone made a TikTok saying how like, oh, could you believe this? I went to see Snow White, and she was like, treat me like I'm a kid. Like, no offense, but I'm not like, and then obviously everyone dogpiled her. Like, what do you expect? You went to Disney, and I'm just like, I fucking hate the internet. I was just like, what? You people are all insane. On my mother's life. Far be it for me to be the neutral, everyone's stupid but me, but good lord. Everything I've learned about Disney is against my will, and the more I learn, the more I'm like, you people are insane. Like, yes, if I'm going to like, what's it? Oh, the best example I could give you is, when my fiance came over one time, we did all like the touristy stuff, right? Because I'd never done the touristy stuff before. So we went like London Eye, London Aquarium, the London Dungeons. But like there was a pass to like go to like all 5 main attractions for like a very cheap price. One of them included Shrek's Adventure, right? Now, this is obviously, if you ever come to the UK, it's a place that's obviously meant for kids, right? Even though Shrek's a bit of a meme amongst, you know, the older internet denizens, it's obviously meant for kids, right? Now, obviously, when I met the Shrek at the end, the grown-up Shrek, I was like, I wasn't exactly going there expecting him to be like, hey, yo, so what's like the political state of the world right now? He did dap me up. I do give the Shrek props. He did dap me up. He's totally a brother. But like, if he didn't dap me up, I wasn't expecting him. I wasn't gonna get annoyed. Does that make sense? It's like, you know what I mean? He's a guy in a Shrek costume, you know? He's supposed to do his thing. I actually got that picture. I ended up, what's it? Because you can pay to get like any pictures that are taken printed out. I think I got the Shrek one. I think I ended up getting the Shrek one because I thought it was just funny. I think I have it somewhere in my house. I don't know where it is. I'll show you guys at some point, but why is there a Shrek thing in the UK? I actually don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I really don't know. I saw someone try and trigger me by saying it's a Ferris wheel. You're not gonna get me this time, okay? You're not gonna get me this time. You're not gonna win, okay? You're not gonna win. But I would say the current villain of the week is hang on, Lateral though. Thank you for the £10. Have you seen the videos of adults shouting Andy's coming expecting the Toy Story actors to flop to the ground? I have seen that, yeah. I've seen that, yeah. It is pretty funny. See, that's the thing though, like whenever I see, like, again, it might be biased because I'm British obviously, but whenever I see like any sort of amusement park antics in Britain, it's people going to, so there's a theme park in the UK called Fort Park. There's like Alton Towers, right? I'll see videos of people going to like Fort Park or Alton Towers, right? There's like a thing you can do. I'm sure you have this in some place in America, right? There's a thing you can have, right, where people are taking like a boat ride, and you could pay like £1 to like activate like a water gun, right? So you can shoot the people just making their way down. It's like the ultimate form of trolling. I see videos of that a lot. Yeah, oh, those you've seen. And like, I'll see videos of that, but like the person would deliberately target one person or one person only. Like you're supposed to just like, you know, haha, spray a couple of people as they're making their way down, right? But like, I'll see videos of someone's deliberately targeting one person, and that's like the funniest shit to me. Oh man, I'm like, this is why I use TikTok. This is why I'm addicted. But I'm sure you guys have. Oh, let's go. Oh my god, it's a Rocket Barrel level, gamers. Oh shit, remix? I'm gonna wait. Oh shit, sorry, okay, I forgot. Alright, my bad. I didn't know I was supposed to go in between. My bad. Okay, here we go. Yeah, like that. That's what they want you to do. So I was a bit confused with where the background and foreground was. I was a bit confused. Is Jackie's song the current villain of the week? I would say the current villain of the week is there is a very well-known TikTok food reviewer called Keith Lee, and he decided to make the mistake of coming to the UK to do like a UK tour and do some food reviews here. Now, why he's a little under fire is because because of the way he's been reviewing. Oh, I missed the K. Oh, let's die. Is people in the UK are not a fan of how mean he's being, all right? And I watched the reviews myself because I'm like, okay, is he really being that mean? Is he really being that mean? And I would say no. I'm not gonna lie. This is definitely I'm not gonna lie. Having watched all the Keith Lee videos, me and my fiance watched them all, unbiased as I could be. I'd say UK bros. I think we're definitely over exaggerating a little bit. I think the thing that people took the most umbrage with, he did have one stupid line. He was eating a full English, right? Which comes with like a pork sausage, right? His review of it was, it literally just tastes like pork. To which obviously you're like, yeah. But I think the overall consensus I came with is that I don't think Keith Lee understands that generally when you're having a full English, right? You're supposed to add all the condiments you want. Like it's generally quite plain, I would say. But they give you ketchup, they give you brown sauce, they give you garlic, they give you mayo, they give you salt, they give you pepper, they give you like, basically any good full English place will give you like all the condiments you need to like customize your full English, right? But I don't think Keith Lee understood that. And I think that's probably the biggest issue. They needed someone to tell him like, listen, make it how you want and then taste it, you know? Full English is overrated. I disagree. I think full English is correctly rated in that it's just a really nice bit of comfort food. I rate the full English, I really do. But you have to customize it to your own tastes, you know? And then obviously, the other one that Alfonso alluded to is he went to a place that does loaded jacket potatoes. Oh, there's a portal up there. Do you see the portal? Oh shit, okay. I'll come back for that one. There was a place that did loaded jacket potatoes, chat. If you were here last stream, my fiance alluded to it. It was, there was a place that did jacket potatoes, but it was one that was beans, cheese, and tuna. Now, if you told me, Musty, would you put beans on your jacket potato? Absolutely. Would you put cheese? Okay, all right. Purple ones go high, blue ones go low. Would you put cheese on your jacket potato? I'm like, absolutely. Absolutely. Would you put tuna on your jacket potato? No, that sounds disgusting. It really does. Never tried it, but it sounds awful, gonna be honest with you. So obviously when Keith Lee tried it, he hated it. So obviously some people are up in arms about that. In all fairness to the place is called Spud Bros. In all fairness to them, they took it like good sports, you know? They weren't like too upset. Oh, here's the pool. Oh shit, hang on. Oh, I need Dixie Kong, don't I? I need Dixie. Yeah, hang on. Oh no, oh, I have Dixie Kong. Oh, I have Dixie Kong. My bad, I have it. Yo, Dixie, my goat. Ballin'. Thank you, Dixie. I'm sorry. I almost erased another woman from popular culture. Classic. I took that PK Sparks pill, do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, full English is amazing. Anyone who disses a full English, Sunday roast as well. I had my first Sunday roast last week, and I love a good Sunday roast. Is our cuisine, like, am I gonna like stand up in court for English cuisine? No, not really. But I think if you outright say it's bad, you're just lying. I'm gonna be honest, you're just falling for the meme. Do you know? It's like the classic. Oh, British people have bad teeth. It's like that. That's what it is to me. Do you know what I mean? That's what it is. Because yeah, our dental care is not that great, considering it's the one aspect of healthcare we have to pay for. People neglect it. So probably our dental care is not as good as the rest. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, it makes it. You're right. In the same way, yeah, some of our food, black pudding. Yeah, fuck that shit. All right. Some of our foods can be genuinely atrocious. But if you're dissing a full English or a Sunday roast, to sign up, you're just playing into the agenda. You're just lying. You're actually just lying. You know what I mean? You're just spreading misinformation, which is fair. Hey, listen. Get your kicks how you get your kicks, brother, but you're just lying, okay? The world will know you're a liar. Absolute liar. Do you think Dixie Kong should be in a new card game? Listen, I love women, okay? But on a real level, I think she'd be I think Donkey Kong could probably go for another rep, you know? We've had, what's it? Donkey, Diddy, and Funky? I think we could go for another rep, like Cranky or Dixie. Candy, Chunky. I think they could go for another rep. Definitely. I think Dixie definitely is a bit more deserving, you could say, quote unquote, in the pecking order. Swanky would be a good pick. I just think just another DK rep, I think, would be a good shout, I would say. Whoever it is. I don't think I'd be too upset regardless if he got in. I think I'd just be happy if there was another rep. Lived in the UK for a year. Sad to find out the memes are true. If there is one good thing about like the UK though, specifically about London, is that I like to imagine London as a city just kind of a... Jesus, hang on. This bonus area is crazy. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Ballin'. Okay, we did it. I like to imagine London as a city just kind of was like, yeah, do you know what? British food does suck. Steals all other foods. Yeah, they're all ours now. So it's like, in London, you could get basically anything. A good curry, can't go wrong. Jerk chicken, can't go wrong. Sushi place, can't go wrong. Bit of Thai food, can't go wrong. Chinese food, can't go wrong. What's down here? Nice. Want to do a DKCR level ranking? Yeah, I'll get to that, definitely. It's just working, man. I'm telling you guys, the working man's got me in a bind, chat. The working man's got me in a bind. Oh, more of these? Neat. Oh, double kill, baby. Nice. I liken British food to eating like the country doesn't have free healthcare, whereas American food lives like we do live free healthcare. Do you know, I think that's the best analogy to put it. I think when me and my fiance were talking about, I would say American cuisine as a whole has higher highs than British cuisine. I'll say that for a fact. But if I'm gonna give you like, what's it, like restaurant food as a whole, which I think is a fair give you, should I say, a fair thing to cede to Americans. I'm gonna hunt as someone who's eating his fair share of American sweets and chocolates. Honestly, you guys are terrible at it. Like, unironically, you guys are atrocious. There's like there's some good ones, obviously. As a whole, like, you guys, it's not even close. Somebody on this chat, it's actually not even close. That's one thing where if you're having a slap fight with Americans, you're gonna 100% take that W to the bank. It's actually not even close. And I've had my fair share. You can name an American candy. I've tried it in America. It's all right, but it's way too much, bruv. It's way too much. You guys overload that shit with sugar like it's going out of style, man. It's unreal, bruv. I'm telling you. Puzzle piece? Oh, no. I love the taste of Red Bull. Yeah, listen, you guys are... Bro, that animation when he fell... that was brilliant. Oh, man. Poor bastard. Poor bastard. Yeah, I don't know if it's all that food color and shit you guys put in there, but like, I'm telling you, bro, it is no bueno. It is absolutely no bueno, I'm telling you. Ah, well, that's damage. Did I go I got all the letters? All right. The flavoring on British candy is whack. Nah, I'm not gonna lie, brother. I'm not gonna lie, brother. Ooh, let's make this cool piece of candy. Overloads it with sugar. Ooh, delectable. I would say the one thing that I would love if the UK did more of is Oreos. And I know we have Oreos here, but you guys get really creative with your Oreo flavors, and I love that. It's to the point where whenever I'm bringing stuff back from America to the UK, I literally just go to the Oreo aisle, and I just try and find some crazy flavor. The apple pie flavored ones, fucking cinnamon flavored ones. Like, you guys get like crazy, like strawberry cheesecake flavored ones. I'm like, brother, you guys go crazy with the Oreos. Flavors in general is something that America's very good at. You guys will have like the same shit we do, but like unbelievable amounts of variety. Which, if you're someone who suffers from analysis paralysis, it's gonna be tough for you. But yeah, you guys have like a variation on absolutely everything, and it's unreal. Oh, we're the boss. Oh, me and Cranky getting cranked up. Let's go. Let's crank 90s, brother. Which boss is this? I forgot which boss this was. Oh, you stinky baboon. You traitors. You're one of them. Japan bamboos? I can't believe this. Let's take him out. Let's take him to dinner. 3 of them things. Which one he is? Come on. Come and have a go. It's like the crab boss from DKCR, but better. Oh wait, is that one dead? Did I kill one? Oh god, I killed one, gamers. He's dead. They're playing Bomble with me. I'm almost certain I can't pick those up. Yes, you're gonna. Oh, there it is. Okay, now you're gonna have a version I can pick up. How very lucky for me. Okay, I guess I can't. My bad, sorry. Just one left? Oh, the ghosts of Christmas past? Oh, okay. Cheeky. Very cheeky. Hey, yo, can you throw... Hey, yo, can you throw me a watermelon? Nice. Ow. Oh, Cranky, I'm sorry. Brother, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I suck at this. There's too much stuff going on. There's too much stuff! Walter! There's too much stuff going on, Walter! No hammer, please. No hammer, no hammer. Yes, okay. Again? Oh, fucking A. Alright. More of this shit. Oh, it's a carpet bomb now. Is he gonna hammer? He's gonna hammer in a minute. So I gotta get away from the middle. I knew it. Surely. Hang on. See that bitch. Get him out of here! Send him up! Can't stop me, baby. 25! Send him home. Easy 25. That was a fun boss. I like that boss. Hey, video games, could you make good bosses, please? Yeah? Thank you. Amazing. Amazing. Hey, wasn't there a temple level that I missed? Hang on. I'll go back for that later, actually. We'll go back for the K levels. Let's move on. 4-1. Deep Keep. Would I want to mess with you in a mashing minigame? I'm just saying, guys. When it came to Mario Party 8 and that can shaking minigame, I was balling at that. When it came to Mario Party and that like tug of war minigame, I was goated at that. When it comes to spamming A to help my catch rate in a Pokemon game go up, I'm the GOAT. Oh my god, wait guys, it's a beach. What? I just realized. Beach! It's a beach. Therefore, I outvote. Oh, yes. I love beach levels, Charlie. Oh, it's underwater. Oh, it's underwater. I hate underwater levels, actually. I lied. Oh, fuck. I forgot. Oh, I need air. Need air? Quickly forgot about that nonsense. I would love this game, yes. One clean sweep. Do you know who'd probably hate this game, though? Wario enthusiast. I don't know. There's not enough Wario in here. I don't know. It just seems like he doesn't have any joy or whimsy, you know? The worst YouTube ever made. Question mark? All it has is background music. I don't know, man. Me and Arlo have beef, guys. He hasn't uploaded another spicy take salad. Ooh. What's this? Bonus? Oh my god, it's aquatic ambience. It's the song. I gotta be careful if Dixie's fast at swimming. Sorry, brother. You're in the way. Guys. David, hot take chat, David Wise, goated. Was there someone down here? Oh, okay. Oh shit! I get a boost with Diddy Kong as well. I don't know. Guys, hot take. Game good. No! Game sucks! Game sucks! Game sucks! Game sucks! Oh. Yeah, game sucks now. Oh, come on. Surely I can... Come on, surely. Surely. Come on. Surely, come on. Hey, yo, bro, come on, man. High five, brother. Come on, surely. No, let me kill the lives! Is it over? Do I die if I have no air? Monkey's gonna drown? I've never seen that death animation before, neither of you guys. You learned something new today. He just disappears into the void. I mean, at least it's less dark than Sonic Adventures drowning animation. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that, but like Sonic looks like he literally fucking. You can like, it's like super, guys. It's like more realistic than the Puss in Boots Panic Attack. It's unreal. All right, let's not fumble this time. Come on. Yeah! Sorry, Diddy. You did your bit, brother. You did your bit. That's a good level, wasn't it? I like that level. Except the ending bit. The ending bit was a little BS. There's a secret. Was there a secret in this level? I feel like going to that alternate path. Gamers, where's the secret? Just the secret level and this one's stupid. All right, just tell me. Where is it? Backseating activated. Tell me where it is. I will be the judge of whether it was bad or not. Just to give us some more hot takes. I mean, ask me. You gotta ask me some questions, brother. I'm just out here enjoying the video game, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm doing something that you've never felt, Warrior Enthusiast. I'm actually having fun playing a video game. You know what that's like? Or are you too busy making your Why Galaxy 2 also sucks video, huh? Loser. Spinning monkey. I like this. You need Dixie? Do you need Dixie, yeah? Oh! See you later, Diddy. I'm sorry. Spinning monkey was just too much. What's the best fruit? It's gotta be grapes. It's gotta be grapes because the best way to enjoy grapes is somebody dangling them up ahead and you can go, hum. You feel like a Greek god. You should try it sometime. Thank you, Gio, for the tour. You prefer singles or double battles? It's definitely doubles. Doubles 100%. Doubles are just way more fun. It's like two of a thing instead of one. It's amazing. There's a bit you need to go back. Oh, really? Very strange. Oh, I didn't realize I had one heart. My bad. I was too busy thinking about the hot takes. I was too busy thinking about gamers. I was too busy thinking about our next hot take video. Hot take. Spider-Man overrated. Hot take. Overwatch is actually good. Marvel Rivals bad. Hot take. Pokemon was always good. Even in the Sword and Shield era. Hot take. Waluigi's actually good. Yeah, doubles is just way more. I found that triple battles were like a bit much though. Maybe I didn't really do a lot of them, so a bit harder to judge. But I always felt like triples were just a bit much. Rotation was decently fun. I would love to have seen rotation battles get a bit more love. Inverse battles are funny. 100% inverse battles are funny, and they should have made that a bit more of a mainstay. Go back? Oh, I'm going back? Okay. I'm going back, chat. Okay, I hear you. Inverse swap, yeah, inverse swap's tight weaknesses, yeah. Where am I going? Back further or back not further? Back further? Further, okay. Up here? Oh, puzzle piece. Oh, here it is. Oh, I didn't even know it was there. Wait, so just to clarify, you could not go up that bit before. You had to like actually go. Oh, if so, that's a bit very strange. Very strange. I'll tell you that much. Let's turn off the power. Oh, okay, got it. Bit weird though. Bit strange. I don't know how I feel about having to go backwards to do something. Bit strange. Bit strange, definitely. Let's do Rockin' Relics. One bad secret exit. It's like that, what's it? That bonus area in a bonus area in DKC1? That everyone likes to complain. That all the people online love to complain about. I love people online. Oh, the rain physics. The rain physics are so realistic, guys. Hey, yo, can I get cranks? Hell yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot I could just go in the water, can't I? A realistic depiction of a rainstorm. I love it. Is there a Crash Bandicoot character? I mean, it's just gotta be Crash, innit? I mean, Neo Cortex, big fan of him. He's a bit of a cartoon villain. I'm a big fan of him. Sunniest day in Birmingham. Stop it. That's very mean, okay? All the people in Birmingham live bad lives as is, okay? You don't need you making it worse. Oh, the people online in the room with us right now. They're in my head. I will say that Of all of the what's it, Sir Mustyisms? Oh, hang on. Oh, that was gaming. Did you see that? I threaded the needle there. That was some gaming. I think the people online one has to be like my favorite. It has to be. Because, like, whenever someone invokes the people online, in their head, it always feels so justified. But, so, like, everyone else is just schizophrenia. It just feels that way. It's always felt that way, too. I wouldn't say always, but... I think as time has gone on, it's started to feel that way more and more, you know? I think it's mainly because it's, like... Most of the time when people invoke it, it's, like... When the internet is just being a little shitty, and it's like, oh, it's just kind of to be expected, isn't it? Like... Listen, I get it. I get it. Everyone has their first... What the hell? I thought the internet... Would people really do that? Go on the internet and be mean? I get it. Everyone has their first interaction with it, you know? When I see someone in their ripe old age of, like, 27 pulling a people on, I'm like, brother, what are we doing here? Like, what are we doing here? You know what I mean? Oh, shit, hang on. Yeah. Oh, more? There's more? Hey, yo, let me have it. Hey. That was actually a fun puzzle piece. My favorite one is the my father. My father. I think that one's quite... That one... For me, that one's like a... It depends, you know? Because we all have nostalgic stories, right? I think it's when people invoke them a bit too much. It's just like, all right, mate. Oh, I need Cranky. I need Cranky for this secret. Okay. I don't think I have Cranky, so I'll come back some other time. Oh. I nearly mashed my way out of the game. Oh, how embarrassing would that have been, huh? I actually brushed up against the home button. My bad. Did you ever get all the P ranks in Pieces Tower? I only ever got a P rank on the noise because the noise pissed me off so much. That's the only level I got. My favorite one is it's not blank, therefore. That's a classic. That's definitely a classic. Another one where I can see people using it as a... It's one of those ones where you can maybe get away with one or two of those in a review, you know? But when your whole review it's not thing, therefore it's like, come on, brother. It's not one that annoys me as much as the others, but it's definitely one of those like ones where I'm like... You know? If that's the level of analysis we're dealing with, then I'll seek my analysis somewhere else, you know? People kind of use it as a trump card and don't say anything else about the game. Yes. As I said, people are still learning, so... Again, there's some that, like, anger me, but there's some where I'm just, like, eye-rolling. You know, there's a difference between the eye-rolling ones and the, ones that anger me. Well... What about a good old gamer alert? Love me a good old gamer alert. Can't go wrong with it. Give me the K. Hell yeah. Oh, I'm kind of gaming, guys. Kind of gaming a little bit. Hold up. Oh, And the people online will say this game isn't goated. The people online I've just made up. Oh, the lane changes. I remember this. Oh, shit, man. Hey, this level's crazy. Oh, that's... Oh, fuck that. I fucked it, gamers. I fucked it. Ah! Bro, I was in the flow. Let me back in. I don't remember the camera angle change on this one. Poor guy. No! Bastard. You fat bastard. Hang on. Don't ask. Listen, I thought there was something. Guys, it looked like a secret. It looked like a secret. Don't pretend that didn't look like a secret. It looked like there was something there. I saw something there. I promise. I saw a puzzle piece. I saw a puzzle piece there. I promise. The game tricked me. That's bad design. That's bad. It looked like a secret, guys. I swear I saw something there, guys. I swear. The people online said there's something there. That poor guy just lives to be eaten every fucking time. Look, it's a puzzle. Look, you guys can see it. There's a puzzle piece in there. It totally is, I promise. I think you just have to be Cranky Kong, innit? Oh, shit. Oh, my lord. There's too much going on. Oh, there's sensory overload. There's too much going on. I fucking love this. Bro, doing this level in one clean sequence must be really fun. Oh, man. Oh, yes, give me more. Give me more alternate camera angle. Come on. Puzzle piece. Missed it, don't care. Give me the N, yes. Five lanes? Oh my god. Oh, bring it on. Got the G, beautiful. Oh, I jumped! Put me back in, It's Subway, it's literally Subway Surfers, isn't it? Oh, this level is goated. This has got to be like a top 5 level in this game, right? The way the music builds up, the fucking escalation of the gimmick at hand, the alternate camera angle. Oh, brother. This is peak. This is peak Donkey Kong right here. They did everything right on this one. undercooked it, undercooked it. Let's go again. Oh, man. Oh, whoop. Spongy. Yep, that's going in the compilation. Bow, bow. Bruv, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I was kind of making fun before. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. We did it. Okay. I was making fun before, gamers, but I don't know, man. David and Wise might actually be good. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know. And also, listen, Warrior Enthusiast, I'm putting a stop to you right now, okay? 7 of your last chat messages have just been making fun of someone else. Stop it, okay? Chill. I like a little bit of chicanery, but calm down, okay? Talk about something else. That was fun, though. That was fucking great. High Tide Ride. I'm glad I played that one. A Miss Abyss. Water level? Oh! I feel like you missed out unless you get all the P ranks. I feel like I got my fill of the game. I feel like I got my fill. I think I enjoyed the game a lot. I might go back at some point if I feel inclined, but I feel like I got my fill. Oh, is it one of those, like, silhouette? Oh, gamers. It's a silhouette level there. My apologies. I was not familiar with the game. My apologies. The anemones do not like to be spun on. It's like that one level of Rayman... Is it Origins, I think? I've only played 25% of the game. Strudel, I need you to make a video, okay? You've only experienced 25% of Pizza Tower. I need you to do that for me, okay? Oh. Okay. Hello. Hello, big fella. I hope you're not hungry. Is there an Origins? Oh, yeah. Like, it starts off when you're, like, on the surface, and then, like, you slowly go down in the abyss. It's brilliant. Hey, yo, John. Hey, yo, John Pork. Could you give me, like, a Kong barrel, please? Is that possible? Oh, hang on, hang on. Come here, buddy. Musty, have you seen the John Pork? There's a John Pork plush? Link me. The only thing I know about John Pork is that there's this guy on my TikTok. It's this Irish fella. He's been trolling his mom with John Pork memes, and it's brilliant. I wish I saved some. I wish I could show you. But he's like, Ma, you see the news? John Pork's been spotted in Limerick. What's he doing over here? Nah, Ma, John Pork. He's been in Limerick. He just been stabbed. It's brilliant. John Pork still lives on. Ow. Which way are you going, brother? Okay. What's up, Acorn? How you doing, man? Have you played Yakuza? I have not, no. I have one of my good mates, Zach, is horribly addicted to Yakuza though. He loves the games. It's his PlayStation avatar. That's how much of his personality he's made up. I'm so sorry, Diddy. I can't say I've ever given any of the games a try though. And from the outside looking in, there's like so many games I don't know where to start, you know? I'm like, what the hell? Can I just start on any of them? Or like, what are we doing here? Is it like the same protagonist every time? Like, what's the dealio? I thought I could slip. I thought I could give him the slip. Hey, yo, John, what's up? The end? Did I miss the end? Oh, I'll come back for it. I already got the checkpoint. I got a puzzle piece, though. Start with 0. Got it. If I ever start the series, I'll start with 0. Xenoblade? I never played Xenoblade, neither. Like, trying to convince me to play an RPG is a hard sell, I'm gonna be honest. It's a very hard sell. Other than Pokemon. Pokemon doesn't count. Or Fire Emblem. I'm already invested in those two. Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, I get it, chat. I figured out the puzzle. It's the fish. The fish will lower it for me. I follow the fish. The fish will guide me. Good joke. You fucking... I was right there, man. Unbelievable. How you doing, Hasbro? Oh, Hasbro, does the wife want another shout again? Yeah? Yeah? Are we gonna live reaction to the Pokemon Presents? When is that? Is that on the 27th, right? I think I'll be at work. What time is it? Depends on the time. What time is it? Let me in. Hey, wait, I'm waiting this up. There we go. Shut up. Fucking stupid game. Killing me at the last minute. That's what you get, bruv. That's what you get. Just you today? Okay. Well, how is just Hasbro doing today again? I rate 8? Damn. The I rate 8? Damn. The irate gamer's favorite level. I'm here for it. Let's go. Wait, what time is the Pokemon usually? Does anyone say what time it was and I missed it? If it's like in the evening, I can watch it live, but if not, then 3 o'clock? Yeah, no, I'll be at work. No chance then. Unless I pull a Sickie, chat. But is pulling a Sickie worth a Pokemon presents? Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. Because we all know how it goes, right? It's every one of their mobile games gets an update and they tell us what the update is about. And at the very end, they announce the thing we're actually all there for, you know? So I don't miss out on like a 12-hour shift. Like what, 100+ quid I'd make? Don't know, brother. If it was a new Pokemon game coming out, day one, oh hell yeah. Boss, I'm ill. I can't come in, I'm ill. Oh, the debris can hurt you, okay. I'm so sorry, dude. Guys. To be honest, I kind of wasn't paying attention. I've got Pokemon on the brain now. I'm kind of considering skipping. I'm not gonna though. I don't think I should. I don't think I should, chat. Or should I? No, I shouldn't. I'll be very irresponsible of me. But then someone said you can react to in the evening. Can I go the whole day without being spoiled? That's the question. I don't think I'll be able to. I think I'll be tempted to check the Discord. Especially when it comes to Pokemon, do you know what I mean? If it was a Nintendo Direct, maybe. A Pokemon Presents though? Nah, there's no chance. My fiance is gonna text me about it the moment the news drops. Oh god. It'll definitely be what? Legends ZA news, right? I mean, it has to be. All right, give me a... Oh, hang on. Who this? Oh, it's the... no, it's the guy! He's back for revenge! Oh, fuck. I'm sorry, Dixie. Oh, he's inking up the joint. Oh. And a checkpoint as well. Oh, man. They really do not want me to get the Kong letters, do they? Hey, brother. How you doing? You okay? Ow. Bruv, he's really feeling me out, isn't he? Hello again. No point getting the G. Good lord. I'm getting close to the surface. I see the light. I see the light. See you later, bitch. Round 2, Donkey Kong. You wanna go for round 3? You wanna scrap? You wanna scrap, brother? You wanna scrap, you octopus fuck? I'll make calamari out of you, little man. Bitch. Sort him out. Get him gone. Send him home. Yes! That was a good level. Oh, that's why they called it the Irate 8. That makes sense now. It's because he's irate and he has 8 legs. Excellent naming convention. Now, when it comes to sea stack attack, it's because you're in the sea, the stacks of things, and something is attacking you. What do you think of the game? I fucking love this game, man. This game's great. This game's amazing. This game's fantastic. I'm definitely not jealous that I'm not playing Sonic Racing Crossworld. I'm definitely not jealous, guys. This is great. This is great, mate. I rate 8 out of 8. Like, what was it? Was it Minister Chicken who made, like, the Tropical Freeze Index? He rated every platformer based on how good it is compared to Tropical Freeze. Thanks, buddy. Oh, he's dead. Oh, I'm sorry. Where are you getting all these watermelons from, brother? He's mad. I think this has to probably be the best platform I've played. I mean, and it's like, listen, I've played a lot of good platformers, man. A lot of good platformers. There's some tough competition at the top, man. But this might have to be. I have a good one, Matthew. I didn't know you were in Japan. Do you wanna flex again, huh? Yeah, you in Japan, yeah? Ooh, it's midnight in Japan. I'm Matthew and I'm in Japan. Have a good one, man. Oh, that was close. Anything up here? Okay. Ah. What's my favorite OST? Sonic Mania. Oh, basic. Basic answer. It might be basic, but it's the correct answer. So when people say, Musty, what's your favorite game of all time? Basic answer, you're not gonna like me, brother. You ever heard of this little indie game called Breath of the Wild? I've heard DKC2, do you? I really like DKC2, but I think what takes this to the like next level for me, even if you were to tell me, like, even if you were to go band for band, like level for level, and tell me that this game has just as many compelling levels as DKC2, what I would tell you is that I think this wins on just like every other front. Like presentation, I think this one, even though I do love this SNES DKC art style, I think this one just looks way better. I think that this one does way more with its... I think the bosses on this one, while I do like DKC2's bosses, I think this one as a whole probably are better, I would say. I also respect that this game respects your time by not forcing you to spend money if you want to save in a save point more than once. I will never forgive that game for that. Like, the fact that I can tell someone, hey, play Tropical Freeze, it's one of the best platforms ever made. But if you tell someone to play DKC2, you have to tell them, oh, hey, you might want to save state at the start of every level because the game saving is fucking dog shit, you know? I mean, I got the bomb, but I can't go back now, I think. I can blow these up, though. This is Metroid Prime. I love Metroid Prime. Definitely a good game. I'll say the thing that stops Metroid Prime from potentially being my favorite game of all time is that I think replaying the remaster, which I really did enjoy the remaster, don't get me wrong, I fucking loved it. But I think what makes the remaster, like... Hang on. Do I have to quickly go before he blows this whole place up? I think I did. Good thing. I think what kind of sours Metroid Prime a tiny bit is that it very clearly does feel like Retro's first FPS sort of thing. And when I say that, I mean is in the sense that The game isn't, well, but because the game is like the first of its kind. It was the first time Metroid went first person, right? And it was the first time Retro made this sort of game. Because of that, they kind of had to like, they couldn't really make it as engaging as they could on a difficulty front because of that. Now, that isn't necessarily a bad thing. I don't necessarily hate that about the game, but it's very evident that when you like play the game a second time, the game is like really, really, really easy. Even on hard mode, I played on hard mode the second time, and it's just really, really easy. I wouldn't say really, really easy. I think I'm exaggerating a little, but like compare Metroid Dread's hard mode to like Prime's. Does that make sense? It's like night and day. Like Dread will make you sweat. It'll put hair on your chest. And if you're gonna play a hard mode in the video game, I would want a game to like test my abilities on that level. But because this was like Retro's first time making a Prime game, they didn't exactly want to like make it too hard because obviously again the first time they were making an FPS Metroid game. They didn't want to like make it too inaccessible, which I respect as a decision to make. But upon replaying both the remaster on normal mode and the remaster again on hard mode, it definitely does feel like it could have used a bit more of a pizzazz on the difficulty front, you know? Just a bit more, I would say. Sorry, Diddy. I must be first time chat, a long time gooner here. Yeah? Can you rebrand to Mr. Mustard? $50 and I'll consider it. And just as a disclaimer, when I say I consider it, it means I will think about it for 2 seconds and then comically say no. Caveat emptor. Oh shit. Hey, I'm stuck in the washing machine, boys. I'm guessing I'm supposed to advance. Hang on, let me... I thought I had a perfect level of difficult. I think as a newcomer to the series, oh, absolutely. I think its difficulty is fantastic. But like, that's what I said. Upon replay, I think it leaves me a little bit wanting, especially compared to Zero Mission and Dread, which are 2 other games I've played on hard mode. Dread especially is insane. Jesus fucking Christ. Zero Mission less so, but like it still makes me sweat, you know? How did I even beat Raven? Yeah, Ravenbeak is just like... Ravenbeak is like easily one of the most... I think that might be like one of my favorite bosses in like all the video games. Like top 3 like best final bosses in a video game. Honestly, it's so fucking good. What a fantastic villain. Holy shit. Do you ever play Dread mode? I did not know. Do you know why I have not played Dread mode? I'm actually genuinely worried that playing on Dread mode will be so bull-crunchingly annoyingly hard, it'll make me hate the game. So I played on normal mode, I enjoyed it. I played on hard mode, it made me sweat, but I still enjoyed it. So I'm dreading Dread mode. I'm okay, thank you. It's the reason why, like, when I like a game enough, I don't, like, try to, like, 100% it. Unless, like, I really, 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 like, have that urge to. Because I'm just like, I know what I'm like. I know what I'm like as a gamer. If I try and 100% saying that, like, it's not in the cards for me, I'm just not gonna like it. That also tracks back to the Pizza Tower conversation we had before. Like, I think was it Strudel that said that he feels like I was missing out by not P ranking. It's like, no, I got all the fun I could have got out of that game. If I tried to squeeze any more, it would have just ended up being diminishing returns, you know? Like, you really have to be a special kind of game for me to, like, want to enjoy every single piece of your content. Like, even with Breath of the Wild, like, my favorite game of all time, I didn't get all the Korok seeds, no way. I got a good chunk of the Korok seeds, but I didn't get all of them. No, fuck that. I think I did beat every shrine, though, but I didn't do all the Korok seeds. No chance. I like the game way too much. Where am I going? I'm stuck! Where am I going? Where am I going? I don't get it. I was confused there. Dread mode is decently generous with checkpoints, but then again, you still have to beat Ravenbeak without getting one tap. Okay, I might try Dread mode, actually. If it's generous with the checkpoints, then I might give it a try. Getting the Croxies was the worst. It's just, yeah, I'm so sorry, Minister Chicken. I got like a good chunk of them, and I'm like, I'm okay, thank you. If there's one thing I'm very, very good at, is when a game stops being fun, I'm very comfortable just going, yeah, I'm okay, thank you. Because I understand when you're younger, obviously, you don't get access to a lot of games, and like you pay money for games. You're like, I want to get my money's worth. I get that, but like when I'm done, brother. I'm more than happy with putting a game down. Whenever I feel like I've done all there is to do. Like all the moons in Odyssey is another good example as well. I was just like, the moment I beat the darker side or the darkest side or whatever it was, I'm like, I'm okay, thank you. Hang on, wait here. Okay. Okay, where am I going? Is it this way? Okay, I tried to go this way before, it didn't work. Okay, that was weird. I think most bosses have checkpoints after some phases. Really? Okay. I might have to give it a try then. But yeah, I was just a bit worried that playing it would kill my absolute enthusiasm for the game. Guys, am I going crazy? Look at the eyes. Look at the eyes on these, like, porcupine guys. I don't know why. Their face just reminds me of Arlo. Am I going crazy? It feels like Arlo's, like, evil cousin. Who talks about PlayStation a lot instead of... I don't know why. I actually don't know why. Like, that's what's been if you're wondering why I've been so silent for the last 30 seconds... It's been plaguing my mind. Do you guys see it, or am I going, like, absolutely insane? There's something about the beadiness of those eyes that are like... Hey, guys. So, when is Bloodborne gonna come on PC? Oh, I don't know. Might be the lack of sleep, as always. I thought exactly... Did you? Okay, well, at least I'm not going too crazy then. Do you know what it is? I also might have Arlo on the mind as well, because when I was looking through React's YouTube last stream, someone recommended some guy who also has a blue puppet thing going on, and I ended up like skimming the video and looking at the comments. People were like, people were calling it Arlo on crack, and I'm like, mean, but in all fairness, if you're also going to do a blue puppet thing that, in my humble opinion, doesn't look nearly as good, you have to be, do something else to, like, differentiate yourself, you know? Oh, boy. Nice. Nice. Oh, I love the swimming controls, Charlie. It feels so fluid and fresh and cool and edgy. Oh, Tropical Freeze. My scrimbly drimbly. Big fan. This game's cool. I know it's cool, isn't it? I fucking love it. What were we talking about before? After you beat Dread, you unlock Dread Rush, which is a boss rush that you can play in one go. Jesus Christ, man. I mean, any excuse to play Dread again, but I'll give it a try. I'll definitely give it a try at some point. Fugu Face-Off. I will be there. Come on. Lay on me, brother. Lay on me. Do you know what? I'll stick with Diddy. I think Diddy deserves some time. I mean, he's serving time. Let's see if he does let's see if he does a bit for me. Play the ukulele games? Nah. They're not really seemed my cup of tea, you know? He's like, look at the tiny little fish, and he's like, oh no, he's mad now. Alright, let's go. Oh, hang on. Okay, I think I know what I have to do here. Oh. Oh, yeah, you like that, don't you? Fugu ass bitch. Oh, playing a bit of footy, eh? Are you okay? Do I just have to hit you? Okay, if it's a free hit, okay, my bad. I didn't realize. Oh boy, I suck at this. Oh, this aiming these fish fellas is a lot harder than it looks. At least for me, anyway. Oh, sorry, did he? More? Doing more? Okay, phase 3. What have you got for me, brother? Fight's been a little dry so far, I'm gonna be honest. Despite us being underwater. Okay, he's getting... Oh, huge. Oh, he's a huge fella. He's getting huge. Good lord. Oh, don't tell me I die here. Okay, he got me. I thought I had to hit... Did I have to hit his thing, or did I just have to dodge? Oh, fuck. I have to do all of that again? Oh, where's Diddy? I'm so sorry. This boss sucks. Why are platforming bosses so bad? Can I skip? At least I can skip. Gamers, hot take. Most games have bad boss fights. You actually really like the boss? Yeah? I don't know, John. There's a reason. I'm guessing there's a reason they call you Mad John, right? I could just hit him. My bad, I forgot. There it is. I like the concept, like, you know, like he sucks you in, so you have to like avoid that, and then he like blows enemies out to like kind of attack you. Like, I think the phases are interesting. It's just, I don't know, man. Compared to the other bosses, you got no game, brother. You got no sauce. You're lacking that killing edge. You know what I'm saying? This is where he goes big mode? No, not big mode yet. Oh no, he is gonna go big mode. So do I hit his tail thing? Oh, okay. That was mean. Oh, here it is. Okay, here's my chance. Here's my chance. Got it. Okay, okay. Yo, is that Biff in the chat? The weed dealer? How you doing, brother? Oh! See you later, brother. Get your whack-ass boss fight out of my stream. Send him home. Do you know what's funnier than 24? 25 again, brother. 25 again. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Disgusting. Disgusting! Send him back. Lord Friedrich, one of your subjects are going to return to you. Fish filleted. What world is this? The Juice World? Oh, it is the Juice World. Shit. Hey, yo, what's going on here? So is it just this and then DK Island, right? Is it this and one more world, I think, right? Interesting. All right. We'll do one level here and then we'll save the last 2 worlds for another stream. Might be able to do it tomorrow. Might be able to finish this off tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Ow! That's very rude of you. Yeah, how's it going, Biff? Gaming hard or hardly gaming? Oh, you'll be happy to know I gave Pikmin a try, by the way. Did he's gone already? Damn, brother. And if you're wondering, I've not tried it since I last told you I tried it, but it seems interesting. Oh, hang on. I kind of fuck with it, I'm not gonna lie. A little bit. I got up to day 4. I've discovered yellow Pikmin. And they can throw bombs. Bombs? And I also discovered that trying to go up against one of those giant Bulborbs with 100 red Pikmin, it was a win, but a very... but at what cost sort of win, you know? Those guys took me out. I think it'll definitely take me a while to get used to the resource management aspect of it, because it was like, I'd send some Pikmin to do something, and I'm like, I'm just watching them. Obviously, the idea is you send some Pikmin to do some stuff, and then you send some other Pikmin to do some stuff. I'm just like, I'm just watching them. I'm just watching these little bastards run around. It's nice. And I'm also scared as well, because one time I sent some red Pikmin to like go to like one of those flowers, right? And then the fucking giant Bulborb that was sleeping woke up. He woke up and killed him, and I'm like, what the hell, man? That was rude. So now I'm like panicking. I'm like, if I send him out, I don't want him to die. But then I'm guessing like just them dying is just an... oh, okay, all right. Well, am I stuck? Oh. I'm guessing them dying is just like, you know, oh, like just kind of how it is. But I'm like, I don't want to... no. I don't want to know. You're talking to the same guy who plays old Fire Emblem games and then literally quits out the entire level if one of my units dies. It's like, yeah, I like that the game has permadeath, but not when it negatively impacts me. Like, modern Fire Emblem games would be like, oh, you could turn on a casual mode, so if one unit dies, it's not permanently... no. I want the thrill of the permadeath without progressing with the permadeath, you know? It's not the same otherwise. Emotional attachment really helps. I mean, helps. For me, it's giving me like analysis paralysis. I'm like, I don't want to send them to die. Guys, no. Guys, please don't die. Especially with my yellow. I'm very protective over my yellow Pikmin because I only have like 10 of them. So I'm like trying to cultivate a population, you know, because I have like 150 red ones at the moment. So I'm trying to like get a healthy population of yellow ones going, you know. So definitely an interesting game. Okay, well. I was too busy thinking about my poor dead Pikmin. I was too busy thinking about that cutscene that happens if you accidentally forget to gather your troops. And those bulb blobs just eat some. And I'm like, I'm so upset. I accidentally left like a couple of Pikmin. And I'm like, I've never felt more bad in my life. I wanted to cry, chat. I wanted to cry. Oh, I'm dead. I've got 99 lives. I'm fine. I definitely need to play it more. I've got so many games I want to play. That's the issue. There's too many games. I've got Luigi's Mansion I'm playing on my 3DS. I finished Dead Space, by the way. That was really... I fucking love Dead Space. That game is so good, man. What a game. What a game that was. So at least I got that. At least I can cross that one off. Ow. Is there something at the end of all of this? It's like a secret, like, puzzle piece? Or is it just throwing stuff at... Oh, it's just throwing stuff at me now. Alright, let's get out of here. Boring. I got the Guardians of the Galaxy game on sale. Oh, hell yeah, yeah? I heard that game was alright. I might have to... I'll have to play Spider-Man 2 at some point as well. I've got too many games I want to play. Too many games to play, but too many shifts to work. And you know the worst part is, Biff, right? I've been a total cunt to like my managers. To be in all fairness, it was kind of like mutual, all right? My managers were a cunt to me. And do you know what my reward was? I thought like... It's a bit of a long story, but I thought after like the Sir Musty manager situation being crazy, they would like kind of not give me more work. Because I'm like, oh, you're being mean to us? We're not going to give you any work. But no, my reward for being a cunt was more work. How do you figure that, huh? So I'm working 6 days next week. I'm like, what the hell, man? I thought you guys would be petty and not give me work. Oh, for fuck's sake. I accidentally became important. I might have, honestly. But, like, here's the issue, right? So, they got me working at a different site, right? But they told, like, my manager, the one I had a bit of beef with, the one that the situation was crazy, told me he was never going to make me work there because you've lost your opportunity to work. He gave me this whole spiel. But then the other manager was like, don't worry, you're working there now. I'm like, what the hell? No! I don't want to work, guys. I just want to work enough shifts to pay all the bills and then fucking just game out for the rest of it, okay? Is that so hard? Is that so hard in this society? Was they lying? Brother, I wish I was lying about having a job. Like, I wish. I mean, you're 14. What the fuck would you know about working a hard day? You wouldn't know anything, brother. The worst day of your life was getting like 2 negative comments on your video, brother. Come on now, let's be real. You and me are not the same, all right? Yeah. Oh, I already got this puzzle piece. Oh, I guess I got it again. If only I stumble across £500,000 somewhere. Exactly. Can we stop coping? and just like finally give people money so that they can have fun in life. Why does that keep happening? It just flings me off. Oh my god, what is happening here? Game machine sucks, guys. Game machine sucks. Diddy Kong, let's do this again, brother. Let's do this again. Hello, Mocha. How you doing? My job is sitting in a dark office answering emails. I fucking hate this level. I fucking can't stand this level. This level sucks because I keep dying. Urgh. Bloody hell. No, hang on. You stinky bastard. Get out of here. You feel my pain now, Musty? Musty? Can't even spell my name right, neither. Mods, ban Alfonso. What was I gonna read? I was gonna read something, hang on. What was your, hang on. Where are you from? I'm from the UK. I'm from jolly old London. The best city in the world. Chat, I have to stop reading chat. I'm getting distracted. I'm getting distracted. That same thing happened to me 7 times. I remember what I was going to say. Hang on. I remember what I was going to say. As much as I, you know, I wouldn't say, I don't really complain a lot, but as much as I slag off my job as a security guard, I'm gonna be honest, I would happily take standing, maybe this is maybe I'm coping. Can we stop coping? Maybe I'm coping. I would happily take being some random place in London on a 12-hour shift than, like, at least on my feet doing stuff than fucking in an office, honestly. I think I heard someone describe it as, like, retail work, or, like, jobs where, like, you're on your feet will, like, kill your body. But, like, jobs where you work in an office will kill your mind. And I'm just like, do you know what? That seems like the best description for it, and I'm here for it. Because, yeah, my legs ache all the time, but do you know what? I can just go to a masseuse, you know? Deep tissue massage. It's helped me before. Okay, no more inertia. Okay, here we go. That did wonders for my legs, which I should probably go back, honestly. It's a bit expensive, though, so that's why I haven't really done it that much. But, like, you go in an office job, it's like, you're just staring at screens all day. And then you go home just to stare at more screens all day. I'm like, brother. You fight with people online via Teams. And you fight with people online via YouTube. Do you know what I mean? It's like, come on, man. That's just too much, you know? I don't love my office job, but I'm happy not to go with back pain every night. What do you mean, Biff? The back pain is what makes me happy and healthy. It really gives you the vibe, you know, of like being a working class Andy, you know? Come on, I can't die. I've had enough of this level. I've actually had enough of this level. I gotta lock in for this. Give me a heart. Thank you. Thank you. I needed that. Get me out this level, please. Is that it? Am I done? Come on. Fucking A. Don't tease me. Get me out of there! Jesus Christ! It wasn't even that hard. It just seemed that one part killed me like 7 times. Finally! I suppose to finish off that conversation, it's an acquired taste, you know? To me, seeing like an office just feels like torture. But then again, I imagine standing up on your feet is also a different kind of torture. Do you know what it is? I think it's because, at least with security work, I know what I'm getting into, you know? I think it's because, like, even though, like, I'm technically on my feet for 12 hours, like, you gotta find... I've been working in this job, this industry long enough where I found those little, like... Those little, you know what I mean? Those little workarounds, you know? If you're forced to stand somewhere, you don't really have somewhere to sit down, lean up against the wall, you know? Frequent toilet breaks, those are, you know what I mean? Call over a manager and be like, oh, manager, oh, I need to use the loo, and then scroll on TikTok for 15 minutes until they get angry with you. Brother, I'm telling you, I know all the tips and tricks, I know all the cheat codes, you know what I mean? And of course, my favorite piece of tech, gamers, Bluetooth earbuds. I'm telling you, if you guys hate if you guys are like, oh, Musty, what do you feel about the economic state of no phones having a headphone jack anymore? I'm like, don't get me wrong, it sucks. But if no headphone jack meant that we accelerated the production of earbuds, I will happily take that trade. They're small, they fit nicely in your ears. You can just like listen to YouTube videos on the go. Oh my god. Oh my god, what is this level? Oh, good lord. Wait, yo, chill. What? Hey, yo, chill. Guys. Oh. Bloody hell. That was crazy. What's back here? Oh, bonus. My job would be so much worse if I couldn't listen to YouTube. Demetrius Somber has been a god, but is he really? Oh, man. Can I go down? Oh, I can. Okay, just duck ground pound. Shout out to the various people that asked me, hey, Musty, when are you going to make a VOD channel? So I'm just like, I mean, if people want it, I'll make it. Oh. And my decision on a whim has saved everyone's shitty office job. You're welcome, guys. You're welcome, okay? You're all very welcome. Put me back in. Put me back in, coach. I want to see this level again. Hey, yo, where the letters at? Oh, K's down there. I missed the K. It's down there. Ow! God damn it. Come on. I need that heart. I'm gonna go down for that heart. And then thread the needle. Oh, yes, that felt good. Come on. Where are you getting all these penguins from, bro? Oh, okay. Cheeky. Ouch. This level rocks my socks off. Always wondered why I don't keep the VODs up. It's just... prefer not to be honest. Well, because I think, if there's one thing that... Hang on. Give me a second. Hold that thought. I'll answer that question in a minute. Up. I missed the heart, and I missed the fucking heart. Oh, I've actually never been... You're goat washed, gamers. You're goat washed. No, I'm not washed. I'm still in. You'll go washed. Oh, man. So I'm gonna make more dough with Musty. No, do you know what it is? It's, I think, it's the nature of live streams, isn't it? Like, one thing that, how do I know what I want to say. I'm just trying to think of the words to explain it. I think with the live stream. Okay, hang on, give me a second. I want to answer the question, but I need to think of the words. I need to not be under the stress, under the cosh. Give me the end. Kill me. Kill me. I'm gonna get the end. Kill me. Kill me now. Kill me. Kill me now. Okay, let me try and quickly explain it. It's mainly because when it comes to live streaming, right? Live stream with like interactive element lose some of the purpose. It's not even that. Hang on. I know I want to say. Just give me. Let me tell you. Give me a second. 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 At the end. I'm gonna crash. No, I'm not. Okay. I thought I would have taken some damage there. This level is insane. Okay. I'm gonna stop here. So I think the reason why I like to, firstly, I think it just makes the channel look like a mess. If all the VODs are still there, I think it just looks a bit cluttered to me personally. But secondly, it's mainly because the nature of a live stream is kind of like off the cuff, right? So sometimes things might be said or things might be done that I don't necessarily want to stay in the ether forever. So when I archive them and have them as separate VODs on another channel, I'm picking and choosing what bits of live content that I would happily put my stamp of approval on now. Does that make sense? That's kind of what I go for. That's what I wanted to say. And also, it also gives some appeal to like be in their live, because like, you know, sometimes you might miss out on segments that don't make it, you know? Like, hey, you guys gotta be here, you know, you gotta be here. So even if the second channel wasn't monetized as well, don't get me wrong, the extra cash is a little nice. But even if it wasn't, oh for fuck's sake, hang on. It's more of a like, say for example, we do a live stream bit and like, it sucked. I can just, oh, the G's down there! I hate this, I fucking hate this robot. I hate this robot. All right, hang on. Donos? My bad if I missed any, hang on. Dizzy Punch, thank you for the 2, brother. Would you prefer new 3D or 2D DK? I'm not really, I don't know, I've not really played much, I've not really played it. I don't think I've ever played in the DK60, I'm guessing you're referring to DK64, right? Which is a game I haven't played. I've just heard in infamy that it's really bad because of collectibles. So I've never really tried it personally. I'm not really that big on like collectathons. Collectathons are like RPGs, you know? I've played some that I enjoyed, but like it's a hard sell, you know? You have to really convince me. Okay, hang on. I can do this time, man. No, I can't. I suck. Yes, I can. I got a heart. I'm here for it. Got the G as well. Okay. Watch your back, brother. Watch your back. Dumbass. Oh, is he parachuting? Oh, hang on. The penguin. Is he gonna get eaten? Yeah! Bitch. Good job. Unbelievable. Good. He deserves that. Fucking deserves that. 100%. Gave me so much stress and grief. I missed saying this other. What was it? I don't remember. Listen, I beat the level. Okay, I'll fucking take it. I guess some segments of you not wanting, but having a third channel for full VODs could work. I might do that at some point, yeah. But it's just, as I said, when it comes to full VODs, like, again, there's some parts where I don't necessarily want them to be kept up in the ether, if that makes sense. So I just prefer to, you know. I mean, if there's enough demand for it, I'll fucking do it, you know what I mean? But that'd be like a whole nother thing for me to do. There's more work. And I've already got work. I think, you know what it is? Anything I want to do, the only issue is time, chat. That's the only issue. I've not got enough time. There's not enough hours in a day, unfortunately. There's not enough hours in a day. We'll leave DKCTF there for now. We'll continue it. I'll go back and do all the Kong letters so we can do the K levels, what blah, 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 you know? We'll do all of that later. We'll do all that later, chat. I think we'll leave it there for now. I beat the Penguin. So I'll take that W. I'll take that W to the bank. All right, let's get some music. Where's the music? Yes. Okay, but all the backtracking just for a tag barrel to swap the Kongs takes a lot of time. And there's a tag anywhere mod, and I swear it aids the impact. Really? I might have to give it a try at some point. I'll put it on the list of things I need to play at some point. The ever-growing list. You know? Might do. I might do. Right. I'm gonna take a quick break, chat. Should we watch something? Is there anything I had on to watch? Let's see. Let's have a quick look. Let's have a quick see. If there's anything that really gets. If there's anything that catches my eye. Ba-da-boom. Oh, I remember seeing this video last time, and this was quite interesting. This could be a good watch. I saw this. This one caught my eye earlier. Hang on, this is one now. Replayability isn't a good thing. It's a hot take. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, oh, fancy, very fancy schmancy. You know, interesting take. I might agree. Yeah, more Shadow Generations. Waiter, more Shadow Generations. What else was there? What else I saw that was interesting? Waiter. More Alex schizophrenia. Have a good one, Biff. Yeah, enjoy your day, man. What else was there? Oh, more Shadow Generation. Oh, waiter. More Shadow Generation. This guy's thumbnail, by the way, is this. It's fine, I guess. So I might have to watch that one. Cinema gamers, cinema. I think that's it. I think those are. Oh, here is. Oh, here's the guy. Here's the guy. Fucking discount Arlo. I mean, listen, mean maybe, but come on, you can't do a blue puppet in this economy. At least make it like red or something. Do you know what I mean? That's crazy. That's crazy. It's like if there was another flannel-wearing Somalian Britishman doing React segments. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, come on, brother. You got at least wear a different. You got at least have a different fashion sense. You know, like you can be Somalian. That's fine. Okay. Walalo. We need more brothers in this community. Okay. You can't be wearing flannels as well. Do you know what I mean? You can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. Like, that's too much. That's my fashion sense. That's my style. All right, gamers. I'll take a quick break and then we'll watch one of these. I don't know. Arlo Generations. Classic Arlo, modern Arlo. Which Arlo is your Arlo, gamers? Exactly. It's like, I think he's setting himself up for comparisons that might feel unfair to him, but it's like, you know, yeah, you can't be a blue puppet in the gaming community. You know, it's just impossible. The comparisons are going to be there. Either way, yeah, like I said, I'll be right back, chat. We'll do a prehistoric bath. I'll be right back, guys. I'll make myself a cup of tea. I want a cup of tea. Oh, yes. Oh, we're back, gamers. We're so back. We've never been more back. Right. I fancy Sonic X Shadow Generations, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I fancy some Sonic. I'm ready. You guys ready? Because I don't know, man. This guy's saying it's Sonic Generations a video game. I'm just like, crazy take, brother. I'm not gonna lie, crazy. Certainly not acting like an angel. Definitely not. Acting very mean, as a matter of fact. I'm just trying to find my... There we go. Are we ready, guys? Are we ready? I haven't played Shadow Generation still? I don't know, Wario. You're making a big mistake. You're making a big mistake not playing it. It is goated. Oh, Risk of Rain 2? I did play it. I liked it. I just never really, like, properly got, like, stuck in, you know? I got some Swedish meatballs, brother, if you're curious. I got me some Swedish meatballs. I got me some, I got me a cup of tea. I got me some hobnobs as well. So I'm gonna be a knob goblin. That's what I'm gonna be today. But anyway, either way, gamers, we've got... Ooh. I'm gonna preempt this so that no one complains, no one yaps at me. No one complains. Everything's nice and high. Sonic X Shadow Generations is a video game. And with a thumbnail that looks like... Hold. With a thumbnail that looks like this... Oh boy. It's fine, I guess. He bothered to Photoshop the font that their logo uses. Oh, man. 19 minutes long. So long enough to give us, you know, a bit of the sauce. So is Spontman going to be sourcing? 112 dislikes as well, according to the extension. Remember, the extension is a bit off in some places. So we've got to be careful with that. So let's find out.
Generations, I still...
From the top, brother. Hang on, a little lower, actually. You're a little loud for me.
Sonic X Shadow Generations, I still hate that name, released in 2024 for 8th and 9th gen consoles as well as PC. It was met with overwhelming acclaim from both critics and fans alike. And so was Sonic Frontiers. Yeah, y'all know me. I'm on the more skeptical side of the Sonic fanbase, kinda like Jebzone, except...
So, when I hear skeptical, I just mean no joy, no whimsy. No joy, no whimsy. I just imagine you sat there, arms folded, thundercloud above your head raining. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing when you say skeptical. But who knows? You might convince me, Mr. Spotman. Continue.
My voice puts Insomniacs to sleep. When leaks started coming out about a Sonic Generations remaster, I was thoroughly confused. I mean, the game was already on Steam and played just fine. The actual...
Oh, whoops, I accidentally skipped ahead. My bad, guys. My bad, gang.
When leaks started coming out about a Sonic Generations remaster, I was thoroughly confused. I mean, the game was already on Steam and played just fine, while Sonic Unleashed was still stuck on 7th gen consoles. And when that trailer came out revealing a Shadow campaign, my expectations were lowered even further upon realizing that it would use the Frontiers engine instead of the Generations one. But now, here we are. The game's been out for months, everyone has spoken their piece, and not a single soul gives a damn about this topic anymore, so now's the perfect time for Spotman to give his 2 cents.
I care. Hey, Spotman, hit me. I care.
Heads up, some of the footage in this video will be a little low.
Hang on. Gamers, you can say what you want about the Sir Musty live stream chat. You can say what you want. Also, Warrior Enthusiast, I'm going to time you out for about 20 minutes, brother, okay? You're being really much. I'm going to be honest, brother. You're being really much. You're being crazy, brother. Chill out, okay? Jesus Christ, brother. You're crazy. Jay, you can say what you want about the Sir Musty stream. I don't think it's ever going to get so bad that I have to have no politics in chat, please, on the bottom right-hand corner. What, if anything, I want to know, what was happening in your stream? What was happening in your stream spot? I just want to know. Because I don't think I've ever got... I would rather put my chat in slow mode members only than have a notification that says no politics in chat. Well, you see, Sonic is blue. And do you know who's also blue? Those Democrats. Guys, Is Sonic? Would Sonic vote for Kamala Harris or Donald Trump? What does Shadow think about the Doge initiative run by Elon Musk? What was happening? And listen, I'm genuinely. What happened? Was it like utter woke Was it like more of the woke people? Was it more the anti-woke people? Like, what kind of politics was going on in your live stream, brother? Actually, for the rest of this video, I'm gonna sit on this side so people can see the no politics in chat. That's what I want to keep that on the screen the whole stream, guys.
Quality than you're hopefully used to seeing on this channel, and that's because it was taken from my Twitch streams.
Sonic, what are you Sonic, what are you doing?
I did replay as much of the game as I could to get cleaner footage, but then Forza Horizon 4 went on sale for like $12, so I had to make room on my hard drive, you know, priorities. Whoa. So, with all that preamble out of the way, sit back, grab your pitchfork, and relax. This is my review of Sonic X Shadow Generation.
A little bit of people online there, but we'll let them go with it. We'll let them go with it.
Upon launching Sonic X Shadow Generations, you're given two choices, Sonic Generations and Shadow Generations.
Oh my god, what's up?
It's a pretty slick little menu until you hit start and the entire thing closes to launch a separate executable, but whatever. Here we are in Sonic Generations once again. I've already covered this game in a previous video, which I'll link to at the end of this one, so we'll just be focusing on notable changes in this re-release. Those of you who watched my Sonic Colors Ultimate video will likely be curious if this is another botched porting job, and I'm pleased and surprised to report that this is not the case. In fact, if the game booting from a different EXE didn't already tip you off, this is pretty much just a modified version of the PC edition of Generations. No squirrels were blinded in the making of this game, thankfully. The video and control settings are all...
Yeah, but what do you think of Amy not pushing Knuckles into a tree? That's the most important... What do you think of... Okay, unironically, what did you think of Rouge's new voice? Her voice sucked, all right? That's like the worst of it. That was the worst of it. I need to know your opinions on that, I'm gonna be honest. I need to know. I'm not gonna know. You think you know where the politics came from? Where? Tell me. Tell me.
Integrated into the game proper now, so no more having to put up with that stupid launcher from the original version. Steam Deck users rejoice. Other than that, there's not much to say about the port job itself. It's Sonic Generations, and it works. So let's move on to the new additions in this re-release. Both classic and modern Sonic now sport the drop dash from Sonic Mania, I suppose to bring the game more in line with the past few entries in the series. Classics is fine, albeit pretty situational since the level design wasn't built around it, but Moderns is completely useless. You can only activate it when coming out of an air dash, which feels awkward, and since you never run out of boost in this game, there's really no scenario where you're gonna find yourself needing it.
It's just nice that they have it.
About the drop dash in this game is how inconsistent it is. Classic Sonic can drop dash in levels, but not in the hub. Modern Sonic can drop dash in both the levels and the hub, but neither of them can drop dash in very specific sections. Weirder still is the fact that Classic's drop dash is a skill that can be unequipped, while Modern's is a permanent fixture of his moveset. Annoying, strange, but
very weird. I actually didn't notice any of this. Pretty weird. Pretty weird.
I think it's a little odd. This re-release also does away with the live system, though unlike Sonic Colors Ultimate, you can turn it back on if you so desire. For some reason, the option to buy extra lives is still available in the shop even with lives off, and instead of fixing this, Sonic Team just tacked on a message telling you to please ignore it. We're so back. There's also skins, 2 of them to be exact. An adventure skin for Modern Sonic, which you could only get if you pre-ordered the game, and a Sonic Jam skin for Classic Sonic, which you have to pay extra for. Neither of these skins did the bare minimum of having a unique Supersonic model or even a ball form model, and considering that this is paid DLC, I think that's a little ridiculous. Overall though, these additions, however low effort they may be, don't hinder the game in any major way.
I mean, I'm gonna be, how long, I don't know how long we've been in this video so far, but I mean, brother, come on, let's get into the, it's a video game, brother, come on. Give me the meat and potatoes, lad. Come on.
Gameplay here
I'm here. Come on.
And anything
I finished me meatballs. I'm on my hobnobs now.
Chow that I will not talk about because I don't care about Chow are completely optional and can be easily ignored. What I can't so easily ignore is the rewritten dialogue. The original script for Sonic Generations was...
okay. Now, bearing in mind, chat, I was joking. I was joking about the dialogue changes. If you ask me, weird, but I don't care. That's the correct take. I just want to make it clear. That's the correct take is weird. I don't care. So let's see what he has to say.
wasn't anything special, seeing as it released smack dab in the middle of the meta era, and plenty of fans argue it's one of the weakest parts of the game, myself included. Some of these fans were excited to hear that Ian Flynn would be put at the helm for a rewrite, but after Sonic Frontiers I was a little wary, and unfortunately I think I was right to be. This new iteration of Generations script features all of the iconic Ianisms that plagued Frontier's story, not least of which is the shoehorned reference humor. We're not traveling through time and space, we're only traveling through time. Time stones? Now, I'm not against it.
Hang on. So he's going to say he's not against it. What I would say is if they were going to do like reference humor, if anything, a game like Generations, where it's literally about Sonic's history, would probably be the best kind of way to do it. Like when he says without the time stones, like, oh, he referenced the time stones. But yeah, like that sounds like something he would say, you know? If he said something like that in, I don't know, like another game, I'd be like, okay, that's maybe a bit weird, you know? But this is literally a game about Sonic revisiting his past. So he's like thinking about his past. What does he think though?
Any and all forms of reference humor. In fact, the original Sonic Generations had plenty of it.
It did, yes.
The difference here is how it's executed. Pontac and Graf weren't Sonic fans like Ian, but for all of their faults, it was always clear to me that they did their homework before writing for this game.
This chemical plant feels familiar. I'd never forget a smell like this. And that pink water makes me really nervous for some reason.
While I don't think the writing in the original was great per se, I can at least appreciate its subtle approach to these references. Ian Flynn's approach, meanwhile...
This is definitely the chemical plant, but we're not remotely on West Side Island.
Do you see what I mean? Yeah, both versions have meta humor, but while one of them feels natural and self-aware, the other just name drops random Sonic buzzwords as if to jingle keys in front of the fans' faces. The mere fact that
no. I never... If anything, if there's one thing I liked is that they kind of... Again, if there was a game that were going to do this, it would be Sonic Generations. If you felt like there's jingling keys, then it's like, that's kind of your own fault. If anything, one thing that I really did like was that I think in the original Sonic Generations, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I might have to look this up, but Sonic goes, yeah, didn't Green Hill looks really different now? And then literally Tails goes, not like, oh, hang on. Sonic goes, doesn't this place look really familiar to you in reference to Green Hill? And then Tails goes, well, not to me. I always thought it was a bit weird. It's like, Tails, you've seen Green Hill before. Why are you pretending like you don't recognize it? I know that's a reference to the fact that you were not in Sonic 1, you were in Sonic 2, but you've seen it before. What are you talking about? But then they changed it, like to make it so that he references the fact that he knows what Green Hill is. If anything, I quite like that change, if I'm being honest. But I don't know. I feel like yeah. Anyway, let's continue.
I'm praising Pontac and Graf, the guys who have practically become a meme on this channel for how much crap I give them, speaks volumes of just how low this rewrite has set the bar. What irks me even more is that this new script makes absolutely no attempt to fix any of the actual problems people had with the original. The plot is the same, the characters are just as shallow, and the general tone is unchanged.
Maybe it's because of I don't know, brother. That's crazy. No politics in chat, by the way, guys. No politics in chat. Sorry, it's a remaster, my bad. Yeah, maybe it's because it's a remaster, not a remake. You know? Now, he could make the argument that since dialogue changes were on the menu, why couldn't they rewrite the whole story? To which I would say, that's fair, but I don't think a lot of people were expecting it to be. So holding it to those standards is a bit weird. That's what I would say to him, you know? That's what I would say. Bit weird. Also, again, just as weird as you having no politics in chat, you know? And also, I really don't want to pull this card, chat. I really don't. I've seen a couple of you guys say it, and I really don't want to pull this card. But it's just... Listen, all I'm saying is I'm hardly going to a Sonic game wanting Uncharted, The Last of Us, God of War level writing. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I just want my Bing Bing Wahoo Fast Sonic Man game. If the dialogue happens to be cool, then it does. In the case of what? Shadow Generations. I went into it going, it's going to be a story, but then I was like, oh, do you know what? This story was actually quite sweet. I quite liked it. But like, I go in with zero expectations, and if I get nothing, then it's like, well, I expected nothing, so I got nothing. I'm just here for more Mike Pollock Eggman. I'm being honest, you know? I'm just here for more Mike Pollock Eggman. As long as I get to hear Mike Pollock Eggman, a Sonic game is a win. You know? I'd rather than just not bother with the changes. I mean, yeah, absolutely, 100%. But I don't think these dialogue changes were as egregious as he's making it seem. If anything, to me, when I was playing the game, I was like, oh, okay, so they're doing a bit more reference. They're referencing the locations as they should have been, you know? Either way. Mike Pollock's bad now? Okay, well, I hate Mike Pollock. Guys, I hate Mike Pollock now. I hate him now. He's a phobornist. I don't know which one it is, but whichever one it is, yeah, I don't like him anymore.
Just that now, the one thing it had going for it, the humor, has now been butchered too. We're so back. Overall, Sonic Generations in this collection is fine. The gameplay addition are largely harmless, and there's some nice quality of life stuff here too. And while I do have major gripes with the rewritten script, I will concede that nobody really plays this game for the story anyway, so
yeah,
it
true!
doesn't really matter so much. Still, I can't help but lament the missed opportunity to make the story good enough that people don't skip the cutscenes every time, but hey, what can you do? It's Sonic Generations, it plays fine, and it's $30 more. That brings us to the other half of this package, Shadow Generations. Despite what the game's marketing would have you believe, this isn't really an expansion of Generations as much as it is a separate thing entirely. I was pretty disappointed to learn this, and even more disappointed when I saw the trailer that looked exactly like Sonic Frontiers cyberspace gameplay, but hey, I'll give it a chance. Other people seem to be enjoying it, so let's see what Shadow Generations is all about. Shadow is on the Space Colony Ark for some reason, go watch the funny YouTube video to find out more, when Black Doom from Shadow the Hedgehog suddenly shows up. See, the Time Eater's space-time shenanigans ended up giving this guy a new lease on life, and now he wants to turn Shadow into the ultimate weapon and get him on his side. Shadow has to resist Black Doom's alien Riz while wrestling with the thought of losing Gerald and Maria again, who also happen to be brought into the mix. It's a simple concept, but I'm pleasantly surprised to say that it's executed pretty decently.
Wow, whoa, the whimsyless Sonic fan actually has gamers. Yes. Yes. I love this. Thank you so much. Thank you so yes, thank you.
Plot has emotional
We're
stakes,
back.
the characters are represented well, and the writing is genuinely good at times, proving that even
Yes.
Flynn can make good stories. Speaking of the story, the cutscene animation is really good for a modern Sonic game. In fact, it's shockingly good at times. Like, was I transported to an alternate universe where Sonic Team hires actual animators?
I actually really like the way this game was animated.
So expressive and full of life, but in a subtle way that doesn't sacrifice his stoic demeanor. The voice acting, as to be expected with these modern games, is where I'm a little mixed. On the positive end of things, I don't think I've ever fully appreciated Kirk Thornton as Shadow until playing this game. I know people have varying opinions on this guy, but I personally think he kills it as Shadow. He walks a fine line between David Humphrey and Jason Griffith's takes on the character, taking cues from both while putting his own spin on it. I love it. Roger Craig Smith voices Sonic for a couple brief scenes here, and he's back to the nasally, bratty version of the character heard pre-Frontiers. I've discussed at length in several previous videos why I think he's ill-cast, so I won't belabor the point in this one, but I will give credit to the voice director.
Can't be a Sonic channel without getting into the... Oh, do you know what? That's what it was, chat. That's what the no politics in chat was. It's the fucking voice acting. We figured it out. Guys. We figured it out. We figured it out. Guys, is it Roger Craig Smith or fucking Glup Shitto? I forgot what the other guy's name was, I'm gonna be honest.
For not making him do a constipated Batman impression like his previous outing. As for everyone else, they're fine, I guess. Gerald sounds exactly like Eggman, Rouge's delivery is painfully awkward, Maria sounds like a mouse getting strangled.
He also
and
hates
Black Doom
Rouge good.
sounds like Black Doom. The in-game presentation is largely on par with Frontiers, but the visual design is a little more cohesive and polished this time. There is some fantastic spectacle in Shadow Generations, with the Black Doom sections and their Doctor Strange-esque reality warping especially being a highlight. The environments in general are a lot more pleasing this time around, with the art style largely returning to how it was in, well, Generations, go figure. Though while the environments look great, I do have some grievances with the level roster.
Shocking that you, the skeptic Sonic fan, have grievances. But hey, maybe I might agree. If you were to say what my grievances were, I think what's it? The Chaos Squid Game mode, the Chaos Squid Splatoon mode, bit jank. I would say that mode was a bit jank. Railroad Canyon is a bit, if you ask me, but most of the other levels, I would say, yeah.
The original generations celebrated Sonic's history, so you'd think that Shadow generations would celebrate Shadow's history, right? Well, most of the levels here do return from games that technically featured him, but I have to question some of the choices made here. The game opens with Final Rush instead of Final Chase, and the penultimate level is Chaos Island from Sonic Frontiers, a game that Shadow wasn't even in. Most egregious of all, though, is the fact that there is not a single level from Shadow the Hedgehog. Like, how? What makes this whole thing even more bizarre is the constant—
Game sucked, that's why. Game sucked. Fuck Shadow the Hedgehog. I love Shadow Generations. Fuck that, alright?
reuse
Game
of
sucks.
Radical Highway. Yeah, sure, it's essentially Shadow.
I love Radical Highway, Charlie. I love Radical Highway, Charlie. I love Radical Highway. Yes.
Here, but does it need to be here this
Yes.
much?
Yes, it should have been there more.
Every single time
It's
Black Doom
pretty. It's
remakes
beautiful. No, your head is ugly.
uses the
Your
same
head is
crappy
ugly.
remix of the song every
You're
time.
a crappy
Oh,
remix.
right, the
You're a crappy
music.
mix.
I'm probably digging my own grave with these Sonic music takes at this
Oh, yeah, you are. You 100% are, brother. You are absolutely 100. The only one I'll give you is I can understand some people not liking Chaos Island's music. I think you're wrong, but I can understand it. Other than that, the rest of the soundtrack is really solid. And if you hate anything, you're actually insane. Is it just like it was not my childhood, therefore?
this point, but personally, I don't like it. Sonic Generations OST was one of my favorites in the whole series, featuring pleasant and creative renditions of the original level themes for both modern and classic Sonic to suit their respective styles. Shadow Generations OST, on the other hand, butchers these iconic themes with some of the most blatantly low-effort EDM dubstep slop I have ever heard from this.
He's wrong, gamers. He made the calamitous error of being wrong. Oh, no. No, no. He used the S word as well. He used the slop word. Gamers, remember, everything I don't like is slop. Slop is a meaningless term now. As of the 22nd of February, it's a meaningless term. It's just, I didn't like it, therefore. Also, hello, Luscious. How you doing, brother?
Series. I think I'm starting to hear what people who hated Force's soundtrack heard. If we're going all in with the 2000s edge that Shadow is known for, why not have an industrial metal sound? Wasn't that Shadow's whole thing? You know, throw it all away, I am all of me, all hail Shadow, that kind of sound? No? Okay.
You're old, brother. It's all about EDM
That
now.
finally brings us to gameplay, and I'm not gonna beat around the bush here. This is, for all intents and purposes, Sonic Frontiers 2. Well, maybe Sonic Frontiers 1.5 would be a more accurate moniker. There's only one.
Okay, well, now you have to explain to us what you don't like. Because as far as I'm concerned, if Sonic Frontiers is anything like this game, I enjoyed this. So you have to now explain to me why you don't like this style of game design. Because as far as I'm concerned, I really like the idea of there's dedicated levels, and as you're traveling through the hub world, there's, like other challenges to do to intrigue you into like interacting with the world more. And there's obviously areas that you can't access until you have certain powers. Like this whole like design of an area, I think is very compelling to me personally. So now you have to do the uphill task of convincing us that it's not. So go for it, Mr. Spawnman. Or are you just going to be no joy, no whimsy? Let's find out.
An open zone as opposed to 5, and the progression is a lot more linear. If you ask me though, I actually prefer things this way. While the experience is pretty short overall, I would rather that be the case than the game being so bloated that it completely discourages return playthroughs. Anyway, with its linear structure, the main action stages and bosses are all required, which makes sense. However, the challenge acts also return from Sonic Generations. What made the challenge acts nice in the base game is that you only have to complete one of them for each zone, and there's enough wiggle room to where you can completely avoid any challenges you don't like. In what I can only assume is an attempt to pad out the runtime, Shadow Generations—
There's the P word again, gamers. The P word. Sad. 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 The P word again. Dumpsville said it. I called him an idiot for it. Spawnman says it. I'm gonna call him a double idiot for it. What you have to convince us is that these were, in fact, like these. I understand that these challenge acts obviously aren't really as cool as like a main level, of course, but as a fun little challenge before you fight the boss, I quite liked it. If anything, as I said, I like the change of pace between acts and zone, challenge acts, boss. If anything, I thought that was a very nice loop of gameplay. If you want another example, like the one in Mario Wonder, you had what's the break time levels, the puzzle levels. I think having multiple types of level types, both high and low, is quite interesting. Is my blood sugar low? I'm stuttering a lot. Very weird. A very weird comment. That comment's got me stuttering. Excuse. Very strange, brother. Very strange. Take a seat, okay?
Generations makes all of these required. Why? I mean, there are less of them, and there aren't any that quite reach the low lows that the original game did, but it still really irks me, and it reminds me of Sonic Colors in a negative way. Actually, this game takes a lot of cues from Sonic Colors, but we'll talk about that in a second. The controls are improved from Frontiers, but while many are lauding them as the best the series has ever seen, I disagree, to put
Of course you do! Of course you disagree!
politely. The controls and physics certainly feel more polished than Sonic Team's previous project, but they still inherit the fundamental problems that have been around ever since they tried to force Lost World's square peg into the Boost formula's round hole. Beyond the lack of pinball physics, which I won't get into here since I've already exhausted the subject, Shadow lacks any real sense.
It would be nice if you explained it. I think that's what annoys me about these like fucking like critical Sonic Andes. Not so much Dumbsville. I think Dumbsville did a good job with it. But like this archetype, if this is an archetype of YouTubers, these guys fucking bore me. It's not because you're hating on a game I like, just to clarify. I'm absolutely okay with that. Again, Dumbsville's one was a good example. I think his review was very well thought out. Although there were parts that I disagreed with, I think there were parts that were well thought out. Like you just like it's almost to the point I'm like, do you even like what? Do you even like Sonic? It's like, do you know what I mean? It feels that way. But as an outsider looking in, it really just does feel like you're playing the wrong franchise, right? Now, if there's one thing that I would say, to anyone that's doing a review, is now, of course, you don't have to, of course, but one thing that I at least try to do, and whenever I do a review or I do like any sort of critique, is that I assume that this is going to be somebody's first Sir Musty video. So if there's concepts I've explained in other videos, while it might be exhausting to frequent watchers of mine, I think it's important to be able to explain those so that somebody coming in for the first time has the important context, if it's important, obviously. If I explain something and I really have gone into it, exhausted it last time, I'll like maybe summarize it and then point someone to another bit. So when you say the pinball physics here, I have no fucking idea what you're talking about. And it makes this video more accessible to me than it actually is. Because if you're trying to convince someone why a game that you've admitted is lauded and appreciated, you have to do the uphill battle of starting from literally zero and working your argument way up. What you have done is you've started assuming that everyone is on the same page as you and just kind of like going, and it's like, no. When you say pinball physics, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. When you say the story is bad, like the reference humor is bad, who is that guy, Ian Flynn? I don't even know who the fuck that guy is. Do you know what I mean? And you've brought up like Ian Flynn. Oh, Ian Flynn. Who's this? I don't know who that is. Explain to. You have to get me on side as to why this Ian Flynn guy is bad. I don't know who that is. I literally have no idea. If you're telling me Roger Craig Smith is not a good Sonic voice actor, why? Like again, you're going into assuming everyone's on the same page as you. No, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. He's a writer for the Sonic comics. Well, thank you for telling me, Alfonso. What? Why didn't he tell me? Why didn't he tell me and show me examples of Ian Flynn's work? He could have taken a minute out of this video to go, Ian Flynn was a writer in the Sonic comics, has been brought forward to this, and ever since he has, I've not really been that big. Things like this and this, and when he does this and this, are things I don't really appreciate in his writing. And as you can see, it's infested Sonic Generations. Would that have taken so long to do? No, it wouldn't have, and it would have made this much more easier for me to watch. But from the outside, I'm going to be honest, brother, from the outside looking in, you just seem like you lack joy and whimsy. Again, to clarify, to compare it to someone else who I watched who doesn't like Shadow Generations, I think with the case of Dumbsville, I think I concluded that it was a bit of a skilled issue. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a case of he's looking for something in Sonic that maybe isn't really what it is anymore, if that makes sense, right? So when you mention all of this, I'm just like, what? I don't know what to tell you. I just don't know what to tell you, brother. I don't know. You did say Sonic has a weird Batman voice direction. I mean, that's fine. Again, some points he probably clarified. I do agree with that. But like, there are others where I'm like, what are we talking about here? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? I don't know what we're doing here, Spawn Man. And I think that's something that makes these kind of like critical or skeptical types of videos exhausting for me to watch personally. It's not that you don't like video games that I like, or not that you're being a negative Nancy in general. It's that you have to convincing someone that something that they like is bad, like not even, but taking the negative stance on something is a lot harder work than taking the positive stance. Because if I say I like Shadow Generations, that's kind of it. I've said this before many a time, but if you say you hate something, you have to start from the ground up and work your way up, right? And I don't think you've done that. I think you've started from a higher place than you're supposed to, you know? I don't think he's mentioned Flynn worked on the comics, but I'm not sure. I didn't know that prior to the video. Yeah, but like, what parts of the comics that... Because when he says he worked on the comics and now he's working on this, the implication is that it's a bad thing. But what was it? Like, what comics did you not like? What did he work on that you did not like him, where you seeing him working on this made you hate it? You know? That's what I'm saying. Like, for example, let's say a game company that I really liked was bought out by Microsoft, right? I have the track history of Microsoft constantly laying off employees once they buy a new company to be a bit worried that this company is not going to be the same thing again. You know? Like, I have the context of what happened previously, and I can explain that to you as a viewer as to why I'm a bit worried about that. When you say you don't like Ian Flynn because of his previous work, why don't you show me? I don't know who that is. I don't know who any of these people are. But again, you guys are carrying a lot of water for this guy. He's right in front of it. Show me! I don't know. You can see you guys are doing the water carrying for him. That's what you guys are doing. I don't want you to. The whole point is the video is supposed to, not you. That's the whole point of this. Either way, I'm also... I can get behind his complaints behind Ian Finn, but I'm a big Sonic fan. Musty for Reactin is a super casual and needs more context. Yeah, exactly. I need more context. But here's the thing, though, right? I understand that you're making Sonic videos for Sonic fans, right? But if you're gonna... Ideally, you want as many people to see your videos as possible, right? You want people to, like, understand and appreciate your points. So if you're gonna do that, surely you give us, like, at least a couple of extra seconds to explain things, you know? Again, it's something that I try to do in my videos. If I can take an extra 20, 30 seconds to explain something that most of my viewers would probably already know, I'll do that so that everyone is up to speed. But there's none of that here, and it just leaves me lost. It just leaves me lost, you know? That's what I'm saying. It just leaves me lost. So, I mean, I'll let you finish, but I can't... I don't know, man.
Of inertia, meaning the game doesn't flow as well as a boost game really ought to. It feels like he's not slippery enough. Okay, I know that probably sounds insane, but hear me out. The boost game's pre-forces, those being Unleashed, Colors, and Generations, all had intentionally slippery handling that I really didn't give enough credit for in my original videos. The levels in all three of these games, especially Colors and Generations, are very linear, consisting mostly of straight hallways. But thanks to the looser handling, these levels feel a lot more tense and kinetic than they otherwise would, requiring careful play and quick reaction time in order to not run into obstacles or fall into pits. Contrast this with games like Sonic Frontiers and, you guessed it, Shadow Generations. These games have much tighter handling, probably the tightest we've seen since the Adventure era, and yet I can't help but feel that this makes the boost formula feel a lot less fun. Sonic and Shadow Generations both being in the same package really helped me finally pinpoint this. Even the simple act of going in a straight line is so much more engaging in the original game than it is in the Shadow campaign, thanks to the looser handling and the bigger emphasis on Sonic's physics. Shadow Generations is objectively more precise to control, but it's precision at the cost of fluidity. And when it comes to the boost games, I will always take fluidity. Jeez.
Hey, I like that. You see that? You see what happens when he explains something and then goes, let's take you back to where the point starts. He took us... You see that? You see that what he did right there? He's capable of doing this, chat, so don't yell at me. He's capable of doing this, because when he said, I don't like the fluidity, like, I don't like how tight these controls are, I'd be scratching my head, like, what the fuck are you talking about? But he explained it to me. He used examples. The power of editing. So now I understand. I don't know if I agree, but I understand now. Does that make sense? As for whether I prefer one or the other, I think it kind of gives both of the games their own identity. So I would say that even though you might be right, I quite like that Shadow controls a lot more tight, where Sonic's a lot more loose. It kind of gives them their own identity. I quite like that, personally. And I feel like... I think what you would have to do in order to convince me further is to show that the tightness of the controls are not accounted for in the level design. You know, that's what I would impart to you. I don't know if you're going to do that, but that would be a bit more. That would be an interesting conversation. You see, like, Spotman. You see, you're winning me back. You're winning me back, Spotman. You see.
And first Spotman says the controls aren't precise enough. Now he's complaining that they're too precise. Give me a break.
People online.
let me clarify. In a game that takes advantage of Sonic's pinball physics for platforming, like say Sonic Adventure, having tight handling makes perfect sense. But for the boost formula specifically, with its straightforward level design that focuses on speed and de-emphasizes the pinball physics, having looser control makes it feel more tense and exciting, rather than feeling like you're just drawing a straight line from beginning to end. Hopefully that makes sense.
It did make sense, actually.
I know all the bad faith comments were already posted before I made that.
People online again, a bit too, I don't know, but this is your lot. You get one more. You get one more, Spot Man. Otherwise, you're gonna see me after class. You get one more. Okay. This is it. This is it. No more after this. This is it.
I just wanted to lead them on so they could bump up my analytics. It's a little known secret of the trade called being an asshole. Shadow Generations also
okay, you know what? Okay, fair. You know what? Okay, cool. Okay, you know what?
This is the Doom powers which you unlock throughout the campaign. And remember when I said that this game takes cues from Sonic Colors? Well, these are wisps. They have an edgy coat of paint to disguise them from the Colors haters, but that's what they are. And surprisingly, they're pretty fun. In fact, they're one of the better parts of this game in my opinion, and help break up the monotony of the main gameplay. There's the Doom Spear, Doom Blast, Doom Surf, Doom Morph, Doom Wings, and a Doom cartridge in a pear tree. There, now this video is a Christmas special. The only one of these I'm not a big fan of is the Doom Morph, mainly for just how unreliable and inconsistent it feels to control, but the rest of these are great, especially Doom Surf. There's also Chaos Control, which you get at the start of the game, and this allows you to freeze time when you fill up this gauge at the bottom of the screen. It's an interesting idea, I suppose, but it really doesn't do the level design any favors. So how is the level design in this game? Well, it's better than Frontiers, I guess. I mean, that largely comes down to the designs actually being original this time and lasting longer than 1 minute, but I feel like I'm reaching for table scraps anytime I praise these games for doing that. In terms of how they actually feel to play, they're about on par with Frontiers, and especially remind me of the towers and the memory token challenges. They're not bad. In some cases, they're actually pretty competent, with the occasional branching paths and shortcut opportunities, but if I'm being honest, this really didn't help these levels feel any more engaging. For most of the—
How many times you mentioned Frontiers? Now, guys, can we take a drink? Can I add a no Frontiers in chat at the bottom of my screen, guys? Hang on. Can we do that, please? Did Frontiers kill his mum or something? Like, when did it happen? Hang on. Okay, where is it? I'm gonna keep this at the bottom of the screen, guys. No Frontiers in chat, please, okay?
The game, I felt like I was going on autopilot, relying on muscle memory I had built from the repetitive gameplay of Forces and Frontiers, which very much carries over.
No Frontiers in chat, please, Spawn.
Generations. The Doom powers are the ones saving grace here, helping break up the monotony as I previously mentioned, but unfortunately they're not used nearly enough. I was super excited when I unlocked Doom Surf, only to realize it's only used a couple times in very brief sections. That can be said for most of the other Doom powers, with a notable exception being the Doom Wings. However, I think the thing that kills these levels the most for me is Chaos Control. This ability is constantly handed to you like candy, pretty much turning it into a make the level easier button with no real consequences. I did try to avoid—
I would disagree. I don't know if he's going to clarify. I would disagree personally. I think there's numerous instances in the game where they give you like a full gauge of Chaos Control, and I think the fun of playing the game, at least for the first time especially, was figuring out where the game wants you to use it. That's what I really liked, because like especially in this moment, he showed a really cool moment here. You get a pocket of Chaos Control. So obviously you're thinking, do I save it? Do I use it now? The thing is, you're supposed to
it into a make the level
you get it there.
Button with no
you're supposed to use it there immediately so you can take this alternate path here. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's neat. And there's like numerous instances where like, I think there was one in, what's that? The Sonic Forces stage where enemies are throwing debris at you. You can Chaos Control to stop. You can homing attack off the debris to get someone on a path. So I actually really like the fact that they gave you Chaos Control quite readily when there was a cool shortcut that presented itself. Could you maybe argue that maybe in the later levels they could not give it to you as much to make you like ration it? Yeah, maybe. But I really like the fact that when you got one, it was your indication for, okay, we want you to do something. You have to figure out, do you use it now? Do you use it in a bit? When are you using it? Come on. And it's like, okay, shit, okay, now I have to pay attention. I really like that. I thought it was actually quite cool.
Consequences. I did try to avoid using it as much as I could during my playthrough, and I
Weird.
do think it was more enjoyable because of it, but that's no excuse for it even existing in the first place.
Is this another no joy, no whimsy moment? I think this is another no. This guy would also hate the cape feather in Mario World, I think, because. Are you really telling me? Hang on. Are you honestly going to look me in the eye and tell me that waiting for all of these rockets to line up perfectly and then chaos control time stopping them and then running over top of them just didn't feel like really cool? If that's what you're telling me, then this is definitely a no joy, no whimsy moment. Because that was just really, really cool. I'm gonna be honest. And then there was a part later where the game wants you to do it over a longer stretch of time. And it was like, that's just really fucking cool, man. That's just so cool.
Was more enjoyable because of it, but that's no excuse for it even existing in the first place. Honestly, I think this should have just been left.
No, here, look, right here. Are you? This is the moment I started to fall in love with Shadow Generations. If you're curious, guys, because again, you have a full bar of chaos control, the rocket slant, and you have to pick the perfect moment. You have to pick this. This was the moment I was like, okay, Shadow Generations might be that game.
Finally, I should briefly talk about the bosses. Like the rest of the game, these have some great spectacle, but they don't really have much else going for them if you ask me. A majority of them are designed in that repetitive manner that spits in the face of the classics, making you wait through long attack cycles before you're given an opportunity to hit your opponent once, then rinse and repeat. Said attack cycles are at least more engaging than anything in Sonic Frontiers, but that's not exactly—
Stop! No frontiers in chat, please. No frontiers in chat. Also, this is like easily one of the cool bosses in the game. No frontiers in chat.
saying much. With that in mind, does the final boss do anything different?
Also, when you say, like, hang on, can I hear that bit again? Because I'm just like, don't the classic bosses also have this problem too?
Designed in that repetitive manner that spits in the face of the classics, making you wait through long attack cycles before you're given an opportunity to hit your opponent once, then rinse and repeat.
I suppose that might be a little less engaged. I mean, yeah, it depends on the boss and it depends on how it's done. I would say Metal Overlord is one of my favorites in the game. 100%. 100%. The classics, obviously, especially the 2D classics, yeah, you could, like, if you found the opportunity to spam them, you could, right? But what I'm saying is that if you're going to make me wait for long waiting patterns, Chaos 4 is Chaos 4 was probably the worst of it. If you're going to make, like, this boss here, again, was there a lot of technically waiting in this boss fight? Yeah, I suppose there technically was, but you were engaged the whole time, and this boss was done really, really well. Like, Metal Overlord is probably one of the best bosses in the game. I would say, like, it's either this or Doom. If you ask me, I love this boss. This boss was so cool. And also, this was another instance where you get Chaos Control, and I don't want to, like, I don't want to spoil the instance exactly, but there's an instance where you get Chaos Control, and you can use it to, like, slow down some of the boss's attacks to get more damage. But there's, like, if you find the right area, you can use it to do massive damage. And I remember discovering that, I was like, I fucking love this game. I fucking love Shadow Generation. God, it was so cool.
Attack cycles are at least more engaging than anything in Sonic Frontiers, but that's not exactly saying much. With that in mind, does the final boss do anything different? Spoiler alert, skip here if you don't want to see him.
Spoilers, guys, spoilers?
No, it doesn't. Ending's nice, though. Shadow Generations is fine.
I thought the ending boss was pretty neat, but okay.
It's good, even. I won't pretend that it isn't. It's got some neat ideas, meaty levels, and a pretty competent story that even made my cold black heart feel things. With that said, though, it's far from peak Sonic material. It's an improvement over Frontiers, to be sure, but it still retains many of its fundamental problems, and it's baffling to me that Sonic Team elected to use that game as the foundation for a Sonic Generations expansion instead of—
No Frontiers in chat, please.
Gee, I don't know. Sonic Generations? Despite my grievances with it, Sonic X Shadow Generations is a perfectly competent little package. It has a mostly unadulterated version of the original Generations, which is still one of the best Sonic games ever, and it has a brand new game, Shadow Generations, which is what it is, for better or for worse. But is it worth $50?
Yes!
Hell no.
Yes! Yes, absolutely it's worth $50. You get what? You get a modern day classic, and you get two of the best Sonic games ever made for $50. And besides, also, it goes on sale all the time.
These games combined—
I'm just saying, I got my money's worth. I paid 50 quid for this, and I got my money's worth, brother. I enjoyed both games.
And only take
So
a
you're
few
wrong.
hours to beat, and you're effectively spending 25 of those $50 on a 13-year-old game that you could have bought for less before this thing released. All of this to say, if
But I
you're
get to play on
really
modern hardware?
interested, wait for a sale. Is Sonic X Shadow Generations a bad game? No, it's not. But from the way everyone is talking about it, you'd think this thing was the second coming of Christ.
Wow, maybe it's because People actually like playing video games. Wow! Strange concept. Strange concept, Spont Man. Strange. It's almost like people just want to play cool games. And when a game is cool, it's like, wow, that game was really cool. He's going to do the ultimate people online. Oh my god.
Not. But from the way everyone is talking about it, you'd think this thing was the second coming of Christ. Even Donkey seemed to like this game, which makes me feel like I'm living in an alternate universe for the second time today. But hey, if you're one of these people, more power to you. All of my misgivings aside, I'm happy to see Sonic games being released that seem to be satisfying a good portion of the fan base. As for me though, Sonic X Shadow Generations was fine, but it didn't give me the same religious experience that it seems to have given everyone else.
And I feel sorry for you, son. I'm gonna be honest. I feel sorry for you.
You know what? That's okay.
It's not. You're missing out. You are wrong. Okay. Join the cults. Join the cults, Spont Man.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out my other Sonic content and
I'm gonna be honest. I like people with a bit more joy and whimsy in my life, and I don't think you fit that, Spont Man. But either way, I enjoyed my stay. A bit too much Sonic Frontiers. I'm gonna be honest. A bit too much Sonic Frontiers. You need to no Frontiers in chat, please. No Frontiers. No Frontiers. I don't know, brother. I would say if you want a bit of criticism from me, your videos, if you care to. You're probably making this video for Sonic fans, in which case, fuck me, I guess. But from someone who's from the outside looking in, definitely made this video a bit inaccessible. I think your excessive bashing of Frontiers got very boring very quickly, especially if my chat was anything to go by. People were very much, especially Alfonso. Alfonso was definitely getting bored. I think a lot of us could say we got a bit bored of it. And I'm going to be honest, brother. I'm going to be honest. Even you admitted you have a voice that puts people to sleep. So when you combine that with like a negative Nancy attitude, I think it makes you come across as more negative than you probably intend to. So I would say be a bit cognizant of that. I would say just be a bit cognizant of that. But either way, simple enough. Let's Bravo 6, gamers. Let's Bravo 6. Music? No? I can't do this without the music. Well then. Nothing? Oh, there we are. Okay. Well, first, hello, Jay. Thank you for the 2. I actually bought Shadow Gen due to the video. Oh, it's an amazing video game. It's an amazing video game. You should all buy it because it's cool and skibbity. When's the ranking? I don't know. I don't know at this point. That's simply not true. There are 3 different remixes of Sharako Highway for each Doom encounter. Whether you think they're bad or not is subjective, but I can confirm there are 5 different versions of Vengeance is Mine in the game. So so he was lying. Spotman was caught lying. I will take your word for it. He's lying. Oh, lying. Even funnier, not having the drop dash in classic skills means nothing. He can still drop dash. Oh, really? That's pretty funny if that's the case. That's pretty funny. Classic. That's not funny. It is oh, downvote. That is very funny. If you tell me I can unequip a skill and still have the skill, that is really funny, yes. If the future of Sonic franchise is going in the direction of Shadow Generations, would you dislike that? Because honestly, for me, I'd really love it. Same! I would buy more Sonic games if they were like Shadow Generations, 100%. For me, that's the bad future. Least the jaded and cynical Sonic YouTube. Oh, honestly, what's the point? What's that? Listen, I get it. If you're going like ruthless businessman mode, I think anyone that's been on YouTube for any length of time knows negativity sells. But it's not good for the soul, brother. I'm gonna be honest. It's not good for the soul. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. I like too much joy and whimsy. Oh man. Is there anything else that you replied to? Oh. Oh! He hit him with the forbidden phrase. The phrase that will get you banned from my chat. How does he respond to the skill issue allegations? Not very convincingly, if you ask me. I have to get a VAR check on that one. Not very convincingly, if you ask me. Could have done better. Wait, this isn't Busty Babe Simulator? 0 out of 10? Good comment. I appreciate you're willing to back up your opinions with solid reasoning that doesn't insult the intelligence of us who like the game. Crazy how you can be cynical without being an arsehole. I don't think he was an arsehole, but I think there are definitely some points you could have made a bit more accessible to me. You know? Definitely. I think this guy was the intended choice for IGN's review of this game. Thank goodness IGN chose the wrong person instead. IGN, can we like take an IGN mention? Oh, in the year of our Lord 2025, chat. IGN. Gross. Actually gross. What does this link to?
Welcome to IGN, kid. So you're a new reviewer, huh? I'll be your handler, Walter White. I'm gonna show you how to do a good game review. Polly, bring up that one stupid-ass one.
Immortals of Avium is an impressive
Donkey video. You can't go wrong with a donkey video. Why did the bosses in this game have to abide by some sort of primitive boss fight philosophy that the classics had? The worst part of those games was always due to the boss fights, due to their repetitive and boring nature. They felt like a distraction from the actual levels, which, to be fair, is something you can say about a lot of the 3D games, specifically Adventure, especially Adventure 2. Shadow Gen's boss are some of the best the series has to offer because they're mechanically interesting and a great spectacle. I agree with the comment, therefore I will like it. How does my guy respond? It's by no means a premier philosophy, as evidenced by the fact that all modern games, hack and slashes, use a similar approach to having the pace of the fight be dictated by player skill. Well, I'd say I agree. It's just a more engaging way of design bosses, as opposed to forcing the player to wait for a long attack cycle before they have the opportunity to hit it once, only to repeat. I think it's just subjective. I feel like both of these approaches can be done well. Both of these approaches can be done terribly. So, it depends. I think chalked up to a difference of opinion. He disagrees with the pinball physics point. I don't really care to read it. Hang on, you have an opinion. Doesn't mean I have to like it. Correct. Wow. Good reply. Any more? Was there any more trenchery happening today? No politics in chat. Oh man. Oh, we got one more. I demand you leave a list of all the music he's. I demand from Santiago. He's got Santiago as his profile picture. I can't believe that. The level design critiques are so bad. They're nothing like cyberspace at all. You actually have to be arguing in bad faith to act like they do. I agree. I agree. Shadow Gems actually has branching paths. The most the boost game has ever had, with a ton of speedrunning potential that is insanely fun with the spear gliding technique. I actually agree. I really like this. I actually really like this. I said in the video the level design was competent and acknowledged the branching paths. My verdict was the level design was improved from Frontiers, but my fundamental issue is with the game's controls making them feel boring and hard to enjoy. Okay. I mean, again, I think that I personally like my Sonic games to control a bit tighter. I like Shadow's more tighter controls personally, but I don't know. You have somehow interpreted me saying that the levels are the exact same as Frontier Cyberspace. Maybe you extrapolate that from my first impression of the trailer and turned it into a straw. Are you? Technically, you did a straw man. I don't know. Again, there's nothing wrong with, like, you know, going on a back and, do you know what, like, I don't know what it is. I don't know. I don't know what it's just. I know it's just me. I'm being mean. I'm acknowledging that I'm being 100% mean. There's just something about the creator, like, getting into the weeds, like being in the trenches, that just seems a bit, like, weird to me. Do you know what I mean? That seems a bit weird to me, because I'm just like, everything should have been said in your video. Some people will write shitty comments. You just leave them, right? You just let them go. Do you know what I mean? Just let them go. That's my philosophy anyway. Like, that's what, yeah, it comes across as defensive. That's what it is, you know what I mean? Surely you made your... If you know that this person strawmanned you, just let the video speak for itself. Do you know what I mean? But that's my attitude anyway. That's my attitude. But some people like to get into the trenches, I suppose. Oh, hang on. Maybe you extrapolated for my first impression of the trailer and turned into a straw man. If so, I don't think you're in a position to preach about bad faith arguing. I agree I was mistaken about Radical Jaime using the exact same remix every time. However, I don't, however, agree that invalidates everything I said about the video. That sounds more like nitpicking to me. I feel like whenever I've replied to a comment that disagrees with me, I always like to assume in the best possible faith, if that makes sense. Like I always say I don't disagree, but I always like add something like that to make it clear that, hey, listen, I see what you're trying to get at. But he called him nitpicking a bias. He wins. He wins. And then again, the double reply. Spotman, the double reply. You have to log off. I want to be honest, brother. You have to log off. You have to. The double reply in 2025, brother. Edited as well. Oh, what the hell? What the hell? Oh, I click. No, shut up. No. No. I was reading a comment. Yeah, the double reply goes crazy. I'm gonna be honest. The double reply. Is there any more? Is there like any more at all? Oh, hang on. Again, in the trenches again. Some of the points you make seem will just be something you want to shit on the game, or some mechanics you don't have proper reasons or reasoning that's kind of backwards. When we're talking about chaos control being just make the game easier, but I did think that was really reductive. I'm gonna be honest. I did think him saying that was really reductive. For example, what were you referring to? As in, did it make the game easier to time attack? Or, hang on. That's the only way I see it making the game easier. Otherwise, it basically just stops everything on screen, which could mess up routes if you're not mindful of where you use on the stage. Some shortcuts were even built with the ability in mind. Which if this is what you mean when you say they make things easier, wow, shocker, the ability to make time, would you have to manage your meter usage and get the hit, you have to hit the right time, rewards you with skips that makes the level easier. They really shouldn't let the player have fun. True! Might as well make every single floor in the game spike, make shadows slip off every platform because he controls too well, and make every single enemy a one-hit kill that deletes System 32 and explodes your PC while you're at it. Good lord, I mean... Bruv, cooked. That's all I'm saying. He cooked a little. Spotman, you've got to come back. You've got to come back from this. My dislike of this game's chaos control comes down to one, it freezes moving platforms, hazards, and enemies, defeating the intended platforming challenge, which wouldn't be a problem if not for the fact that two, it's given to you way too often. Because of this, it doesn't feel like a resource that you have to be careful with, hence my viewing of it feeling like a make a game easy button. I regret my offhanded comment in the video, and I shouldn't have put the ability in the game. It's definitely not a bad idea on paper, and I can see the merit. My grievances comes down for the execution more than anything. Oh, you know what? You're not fair. Fair enough. I'd give that a like as well. Do you know what? I like it. Good stuff. I think I've seen all I want to see really. Is there any more like mean comments that he got? Is he in the trenches some more? Are we done? Any more trencher? Oh, hang on. I'm gonna have to disagree with your takes on the rewrite for this game. The problem with the original script was that it either lays into Pontac or Graf's trademark of completely bastardizing the roster, or makes the characters look stupid for asking themselves, what is this place, when they should know what the places are. Okay. Oh, hang on. Oh, this is a long one. There's a long one. You... Hit him with the straw man allegations. Chat, I'm gonna be honest, right? If you ever see me replying to comments, if you ever see like reply and the Sir Musty icon there, right? If you ever see that, you can know. I can confirm to you, chat. You will never see me use straw man. All right, me call someone. Oh man. Oh man. Again, the double reply. I mean, if anything, right? The story doesn't equate to the dialogue. I mean, sometimes, right? I know I see some comments where someone probably uses the wrong word. They meant to say like story, meant to say like dialogue, right? Now, if this person's entire point would be made valid if they just changed the story to the dialogue, I think this comment is a bit shitty. I think if he was arguing about the story, then it's like, okay, you can literally say, yeah, I didn't mean the story, I meant the dialogue, dingus. I wouldn't comment there personally, but you could. But if you could, I'm not gonna read this; it's too much. But if you could replace the story with the dialogue, and this would make sense, I think you're being a bit of being a bit mean there. Being a bit mean, I'm gonna be honest. A tiny bit. One more. Just fair enough. Classic. I really don't think referencing past Sonic stuff is an issue in this game. It's an that's what we said, chat. This is what we said. Yes. Yes. Mr. Spyro zoomed in profile picture is on our side today. It's on our side. What does he reply though? Like I said earlier, the problem is the execution, not the references being there in the first place. I think the execution was fine. And also, well, there's just no point in replying. Trenchery, I'm telling you, it's trenchery. He's deep in it, gamers. Oh my god. God, last one. This is the last one for real. To be honest, it's always the no profile pictures, chat. It's always the no profile pictures. To be honest, this video feels like it's made by someone who can't be happy ever again. And it's mostly done to be a contrarian. Not contrarian, contrarian. It's done to be a contrarian. Because you expect, because people expect you to talk about Sonic when you don't want to anymore. True! If you don't want to talk about Sonic, it's best to move on. Don't become bitter and jaded. You know what, in all fairness, I would probably say something similar to this guy. At one point, I hated Pokemon. I would have just left the franchise if PLA wasn't amazing. But guess what? It was amazing, and I found the joy and whimsy in my life. I love Sonic, I love talking about Sonic. I wouldn't make these videos if I didn't. I believe if you love something, you should want it to be the best it can be. That's why I'm so critical of these games if they fall below my standards for the series. It does nobody good when we can't be honest about when we're disappointed. True, no, I 100% understand. No, you're right. You're actually really right. But I think you have to strike a balance of giving the game its plaudits and giving the game its not plaudits a fair shake. Especially, again, this is why, and this cuts back to what I said earlier, chat. As you know, Spotman, you referenced this yourself, so this isn't just me being mean. You said to yourself you have a voice that would put people to sleep. I wouldn't say that. I think your voice is fine. But I think your tone naturally comes across as quite, like, jaded. Like, already from the tone of your voice, you already come across as that. So when you say it bolsters your jadedness even more. Does that make sense? Like, when you say the controls in this game really suck, like in your voice, it comes across like, whoa, this guy's been. But if you said the controls in this game aren't really as well as they could be, like the tone kind of, the delivery can make your harshness seem harsher or not so harsh. Does that make sense? And I think that's something you should be cognizant of because you come across, I can definitely see people saying you come across as way more cynical or jaded than you mean to be, you know? And while this might be a no profile pic, fucking misspelling Andy type comment, what I would say to you, if you've gotten this type of comment quite regularly, I wouldn't completely ignore them. What I would say is maybe slightly change the way that you write your scripts or deliver your points to make it seem like you're a fan that comes across as someone who loves the series, but wants to critique them where the critiques are made, you know? That's how I feel about Pokemon, for example. Like, I will happily acknowledge Scarlet and Violet's shortcomings. Like, the performance issues in the game are fucking terrible, right? And et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But when I deliver them, I feel like I deliver them in a way that makes me not sound like a cynical arsehole. Whereas I think you naturally come across that, so you have to be a bit more cognizant of that sort of thing. You know? It's a bit like with me, you know? Sometimes people cross the street when they see me. It's not my fault. It's all in the melanin, you know? But I'm not going to get angry. It's just how it is. It's just life. In the same way that people cross the street when they see me to avoid me stealing their handbag, people are going to see you as cynical because of your voice, all right? We all have our cards that we're dealt, brother. It's how we're using them as, all right? And me, when I'm feeling mean, I'll cross the street with them and scare them even more, okay? It's just how it is. When I was joking about bad faith comments, I was anticipating that some people would leave Andy comments before finishing the videos. And judging by the analytics, they're all right. Yeah, but I think you're creating an Ouroboros of misery. I'm going to be honest, Spotman. You're creating an Ouroboros of your own misery. You can go to literally any YouTube video on this platform, and most people do not finish the video. That's just a fact of life. Ideally, a high enough percentage of people finish the video where, you know, it makes it worth it. But yeah, this is literally I predict the sun will rise from the east tomorrow. Yes. Like, you preempted something that was always going to happen. So I don't know, you're making yourself seem like a pathetic genius, but no, you're creating an Ouroboros of misery. That's what you're doing. And this is why, chat, if you're wondering, Musty, why do you always get angry at the people saying people online? This is partly the reason, chat. Because it creates this, like, self-fulfilling prophecy Ouroboros of sadness, right? Because if you're constantly accounting for the people online, what ends up happening is that you will see the people online, which makes you account more for the people online, and then it just becomes... You see what I mean? Like you have to cut off the cycle right there and there. You have to. You can't base your entire... Like, now, granted, it was just one portion of the video, obviously. I don't know how much this actually affects you, but it's something that you have to be very careful of. It's also a bit very careful of. Also, I did not profit from this video. I spent $60 on this. Oh, the music finished looping, gamers. That's how long we've been doing this for. I'll just finish reading off this comment when we're done. Also, I did not profit from this video. I spent $60 on this game and earned $19 ad revenue. So videos to estimating how much YouTubers actually make. Do you really have to get into the weeds of your fucking money? Like, what? I just realized the double reply as well. The double reply chat. A no profile pic Andy. Spot man, you need to log off, brother. I'm being genuine. You need to log off. This is actually like diabolical, lad. I mean, this is fucking bolical. Good lord. And then again, the money. We're talking about the money. Like, what are we doing here? I made this video because it was a new Sonic release, and I like talking about Sonic. The whole analytics obsession thing was facetious, and I thought it'd be more obvious. Sorry if it wasn't. Yeah, the irony is always going to be lost. Don't ever apologize for this. There's always going to be parts where the irony is lost on people. If you apologize for the irony being lost on one person, you have to apologize for everyone. So it's just another Ouroboros of uselessness. I like the word Ouroboros now. It's my favorite word now. I see your many other replies to this video. Please, for your own sake, calm down. You don't have to go to a war with a video game, like you said. It's okay. It's just not worth the energy. Firstly, you don't have to. The double reply is diabolical. Secondly, when you click these 3 buttons here, there's an option hide user from channel. Believe me, it's a fantastic option, and it stops people like this. Okay. You have to. Brother, you have to. Free speech, my arsehole, mate. If I see people commenting this level of bullshit, get that ass banned, okay? You are not worth my mental health, brother. You are not worth the digital cyberspace. You are hogging up that digital cyberspace that someone else could be using, okay? So why don't you give that space to someone else? You need to leave my chat now. That's what I would do, okay? Simple. That's simple. By the way, well, the music's finished looping, so... Hang on. What did I just see there? Hang on, what the fuck did I just see there? Okay, what did... Hang on, I just saw... Hang on. Skibbity Sigma. It's me, I'm the Skibbity... Okay, hundreds, honestly. Get that ass back. Anyway, either way, Spont man. You made a couple of good points, a couple of points. Listen. 2 pieces of advice for you, okay? I would say be a bit more cognizant of your delivery, especially when you're making negative videos. And secondly, leave the comments alone. Just ban people, okay? Unironically, just ban people. I reply to comments, but if someone leaves me a comment where they're disagreeing with you, but they're being like, you know, relatively normal with their delivery, I'll reply. I'll leave it. Fair. But if someone can't be bothered to put a profile picture on their account, they do not deserve the right to comment on your channel, okay? That's what I'm saying. Get that ass banned, okay? Get that ass banned. All right, we'll leave it there, gamers. We'll leave it there, Spont fella. Amazing video. Either way, gamers, that's me done. That's me finished, okay? That's me finished, gamers. No profile picture Andy's can't be that bad. I'm telling you, listen. Castle, now that I've shown you, you're going to see it now. That's what I'm saying. You're going to start seeing it now. It seems like, from my experience as a YouTuber for like 8 years now, the most diabolical, nonsense, insane comments I've ever gotten are from no profile pic Andy's. It's either no profile pic Andy's or literally ripped a PNG straight from Google. Like, you know, we saw that guy who literally just had a classic Sonic render. Yeah, those. Video game character Googleable render, like top page Googleable render, or no profile pic. It's those 2 every time. I'm telling you, it's those 2 every time. You have to be careful. Either no, anime profile pics lately, they've not been so bad. Anime profile pics can sometimes be a bit. But lately, for me, in my experience, my subjective experience, they've been okay lately. The animators have chilled out, mainly because I don't really go to any anime-related spaces. So, I don't really see a lot of them, you know? Use the power of anonymity. Just put a profile picture on, okay? Do something, anything for the love of all that is holy. But either way, gamers, I'm gone. Anime PFP, yeah, exactly like Mocha. It's the people like Mocha you have to be careful of, okay? You have to be very careful, all right? You have to be very careful. People just like Mocha, okay? They're very scary with the way they gift memberships, okay? They're very scary. It's you, Mocha. You're the person. You're the person we all must fear. Our game is about. New video soon. Once I make a thumbnail for it. Bye-bye. Don't worry, Moke, I was just joking, okay? You're my favorite. Don't tell the rest of the chat.